Yeah, I had to blur out the eye on COVID so it wouldn't flag me. Freaking YouTube
Yeah.
algorithm. And we're live. Welcome, everybody, to the Twisted Tentacle Inn. I am your innkeeper, Vase Odin, and today we're going to be streaming a very special episode for Farkham Con 2020, and it is called The COVID Mask. This was a scenario that was created by Northern Lights Over Arkham, who has his own YouTube channel, and he will be game mastering. Mr. JP, would you introduce the scenario?
Hi, so we are playing the COVID mask, and it is a customized version of the Return to the Pallet Mask scenario. Players have to invoke social distancing and try to keep healthy during this time of the pandemic, and that changes the flow of the scenario a bit. I'll go through the special rules, but first I think we should see who are our, our little lab rats for this game today. So why won't you start with your deck base?
Sure. I will be playing Leo Anderson, and the deck is, as all Leo Anderson decks are, it's very acid heavy. So I include, or very ally heavy. So I included a few copies of Black Cat, mostly for tanking and helping with the Chaos bag. But overall, pretty standard Leo Anderson deck. Lots of guns, lots of knives, and lots of allies, and lots of resource generation. Unfortunately, one of my weaknesses was indebted, so I start with less resources. Wah, wah. So pretty straightforward. I do plan on using Well Prepared in conjunction with Black Cat, who has two wild icons. So I have included very few skill cards because I'll have two wild icons basically once I get those two cards in play, if everything goes right. And joining us today as well, we have another Arkham Horror YouTube channel, and that is Until the End of Time. How's it going?
Hey, how's it going? It's Werner from Until the End of Time. Awesome that I could join. I wasn't planning on joining, but last minute people dropped out, and I got a chance to play Stella, so I'm not gonna say no. So yeah, uh, hi, glad I could join you, and very excited to see this. I have no idea what we're doing, so it's gonna be fun. I hope my mic's good. I'm not using my regular mic, so
You
It sounds
sound
good.
just fine. Yep.
awesome. Also, can you double check that we're live? Because I'm looking at the YouTube page right now and it's just showing the waiting for. So,
Refresh it. We're definitely live.
uh,
Just refresh it.
okay, awesome.
It's a little delay on YouTube, more so
Not
than
seeing
Twitch.
anything, but okay, well, sounds good. I'll leave
Let
it to
me
restart.
repost the link while you explain your deck.
Do want me to repost my link?
Yeah, go ahead.
If you
No,
have
I'll
it.
repost the link to the
Okay.
actual video on the Discord. But go ahead and explain your deck while I do that.
Oh, my deck. Yeah. Well, it's a pretty straightforward Stella deck. We want to fail one test a turn to get things like Rabbit's Foot, and we have Take Heart to get money. We have uh, basically a bit of everything because I didn't know what the rest of the group was doing. So I have like the guns, the derringers for fighting. I have tracksuits for evading, and I have newspapers for getting clues. So a little bit of everything.
Very
Yeah,
cool.
and that's
Stella
it.
Clark, by the way, is a new investigator from the investigator starter decks. There may be a couple of spoiled cards in here, mostly her signature. So if you're sensitive to spoilers, just keep that in mind that you will be spoiled for those. Joining us as well, we're playing a four-player game, and we have a duo here. Why don't you guys introduce yourselves?
Rowan, why don't you go ahead?
Sure. Hi there. I'll be playing Min today, and really hoping to get the analytical mind out early. I've played this deck quite a few times, and it's a lot easier for um, the sharing of pips and so forth. If I have the analytical mind, because then I can move around and gather up clues. But mostly, this deck is geared towards gathering up clues, and in practice, I've found myself wandering along alone around the board, just getting every clue that I can.
Well,
Yeah.
clues are really important.
Yeah.
Right?
So
Min, real quick, I just saw on your deck list you have indebted as one of your weaknesses, so I'm going to pull it out for you,
Oh, okay.
so you could.
Thank you.
No problem.
Let's resolve that real quick. Thank you very much.
No problem. And finally,
Hey, I'm Funky Monkey Monk. My name's Will. I'll be playing Dexter Drake today. This is a slightly alternate build of Was This Your Asset that was on created by Mordendahl. Very heavy spell slinger deck. What I'm hoping to do is quickly get out a lucky cigarette case. Use Watch This, overcommitting to some of my head checks and to generate some cash and have my arcane slots filled at all times. One of the big tweaks that I do is I put Torrent of Power in so that there's that one test you absolutely cannot fail. I absolutely will not fail it.
that is a really cool card that I don't see played enough. It's awesome. And I see you have Suggestion in there, which is really cool. That's a great card.
I really like it. That one I will fully credit the author of the original deck for that one. I love what they did with it. I also threw in the 2 open gates because remembering the original Pallid Mask, I might need to make a quick exit.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
That's really handy in this scenario. Definitely.
Yeah.
Um,
And speaking of the scenario, so I'll go the changes to the normal return to the pallet mass scenario, and we can then get started with the playthrough. So I am JP, and I'm the game master for this game. The game master basically hangs around, works in the shadows, and resolves all of the infection tests and stuff like that. So there is a couple of things players need to know. First, when we have constructed the catacombs deck for this scenario, normally you would remove 4 locations, but in this scenario, to make it even more time crunchy and a bit harder, maybe, there are no locations removed from the catacombs deck, so the catacombs map will be larger than normal. Then we have this research site location that will have this asset Strange Syringe attached to it. When you get this asset, there is a possibility to heal infections of players, but it's not that straightforward, and you will see soon. Also, players will all start with a face mask asset in play. The face mask asset protects you in the start of the scenario from getting infected and also from the social distancing rule. So you are safe for a short time at the start, but the longer you stay with the group, the more strain goes onto the face mask, and it will break eventually. So then you are so not protected against the infection, so to speak. And the deck building has one change in it. So during the pandemic, people should wash their hands. So everybody has hypochondria as one of their basic weaknesses in the deck, and that's already been resolved. So you build your deck normally, but one of the weaknesses added is the hypochondria. There will be a patient 0 at the start of the scenario. So the game master will randomly determine one of the players as the patient 0 who is infected at the start of the scenario. And because COVID is symptomless at the start, so I haven't written a prologue or introduction yet to this scenario, but basically the idea is that players were getting tested, passed out in the hospital, seeing a glimpse of the man in the palace mask, and wake up in the catacombs. And they have been tested for COVID, but they still haven't got the results in. So Nobody knows who's infected and who is uninfected. That will be revealed later in the scenario, and the game master will do that when a key moment of the scenario has been reached. Then the infection may spread in two ways. At the end of the round, if an infected investigator is in the same location with at least one non-infected investigator, a random non-infected investigator may become infected. Also, during a skill test, if an infected investigator commits cards to a non-infected investigator skill test, vice versa, the non-infected investigator may become infected. And how this works, the Game Master has a special infection bag with 3 skulls and 3 zeros. So there's a 50-50 chance if you are spreading the infection, get infected from an infected player. And the Game Master pulls 1 token from the bag and either tells the players to remove tokens or the face mask from play, or just mark up who got infected, and the players don't know if they get infected. Then there is a way to cure the infection, and that is where the strange syringe asset comes into play. So there are 2 ampules on the strange syringe. So when players find it, they can try and heal maybe the weaker party members so that they can survive out of the catacombs, because in the end the infection takes its toll and there's a force effect at the end of the game. Each infected investigator with less than half their health remaining, rounded down, is killed, so they can't survive the COVID infection if they are too weak. So maybe heal the elderly or the wounded to make them survive out of the catacombs.
There's only one elderly in this game.
Yeah. So yeah, Leo is in the risk group. So there's also the social distancing rule. So at the end of the round, if your investigator is at the same location with another investigator, take 1 horror. And this has nothing to do with the fact that if either of you are infected, because it's just the paranoia of getting scared of getting the infection. So it simulates that people try to avoid being near other people, and if they're cramped up in a tight space, they are losing their minds because they suspect they are getting infected by the virus. Last thing, let's look a bit closer about the face mask. So the face mask uses 1 sanitation counter. When resolving the effect of infection spreads or social distancing while face mask is in play, ignore them. The Game Master will do a test to see if a sanitation counter gets removed from the face mask instead, once per round. And this once per round means if you all are in the same location, I won't do 4 tests. I just do 1 test and tell if you need to remove a counter or the face mask from play. And if there are no sanitation counters on face mask, then a sanitation counter should be removed. Remove face mask from the game and do not resolve the effects of infection spread and social distancing for the rest of the round. So if this gets removed, you still are protected until the start of the next round. So even if it leaves play, you don't lose the protection for that round. But actually I got some feedback on the face mask wording, and I may change it a bit so that there would be, after I revise the card, there would be 2 counters, and when the last counter is removed, the face mask also gets removed, so it's a bit clearer. But basically there's 2 charges, the 1 charge and the face mask. So you have some protection at the start of the scenario. Other than that, the goal is the same as in the pallet mask scenario. The objective is to find the man in the pallet mask. He is somewhere in the catacombs, and do not advance until you are instructed. One thing to note, when I have constructed the catacombs deck, the research site location has been shuffled to the top with the top 5 cards of the catacombs deck, and as normal, the Tomb of Shadows that you are looking for and the block passage is in the bottom 5 cards of the deck. And that's about it. So you can start surviving the COVID mask from
Perfect.
now. And good luck and have fun, and also try to stay safe.
Thanks, JP. All right, let's draw our opening hands and see what we get.
So what I'm gathering is that I can use my lack of social distancing to power up fight or flight. So, hoping none of you were worried about horror, because I'm definitely going to do that.
There you go. That's awesome.
No, not a strategy I recommend in real life, by the way.
You don't have to hide your cards because people are watching.
No, I'm doing that for.
Oh, for the mulligan. Gotcha. Okay.
There we go. Well, that's actually not bad.
What's this card? Granny Orn.
But yeah, she's real good.
Oh, and if anyone has any questions during the game, I'm hovering around here all the time and can answer if there's any things that are unclear.
I do actually have one question. Do we have a lead
Sure.
investigator?
Oh yeah, you can choose who's the lead investigator. So is there a lead investigator who wants to be one, or?
I forget if it's important in this scenario or not.
It's not that important because it would basically mean that the lead investigator has the man in the pallet mask in his or her deck, but it's removed during the setup, so it doesn't change anything. It just determines who starts to take the counter cards at the start of the in the mythos phase.
Yeah. I guess I could be a lead investigator.
Sure.
That's fine.
Sounds good.
All right. Some decent starting hands, I think. Right.
Yeah. Well, lead investigator. May I go first?
Go ahead, sir.
Okay. So my first action is going to be to play Granny Orn level 3. And for the purpose of the stream, shall I just explain what the card does real quick?
Yes.
So Granny Orn, she gives me +1 willpower and +1 intellect. And while a run investigator at my location would fail a skill test, I can exhaust her to either give that investigator +1 skill value or -1 skill value. So pretty good. Little help.
Chat wants to know what program we're using. Sorry to interrupt real quick. And thanks, Lost in Time and Space, great old timers. So the program is called Tabletop Simulator, and this is a mod for Arkham Horror, the card game. Go into the Discord for Farkham Con and ask about it. They'll tell you how to get it.
Okay, so my second action was play Rabbit's Foot, and my third action was investigate. Unfortunately, I did not fail my investigate, which I was hoping for, so I simply picked up 1 clue, and that is the end of my turn.
Beautiful. I'm just setting up. So if
Quick
you guys...
strategy discussion. Do we want to break off into pods? Just like with real social distancing, we can grab a buddy and still have someone to be with. We'll probably figure out who has it pretty quick.
well, we won't know.
Yeah, there's one thing I forgot to mention. There basically is no way to tell if you are infected or not. There isn't a way to deduct it, because even if you lose counters from the face mask, it may be the result from the social distancing rule, not the infection spreads rule. So there will be a point in the game later where you might find out if someone is infected or not, but that is still to be undetermined when that happens for you. But I know when it happens.
Thank you.
All right. So if you guys don't mind, I have a very quick round because I'm literally because I'm indebted, I'm just going to set up real quick. Is that all right with everyone?
Yep, go ahead.
Perfect. All right. So my first free action from Leo Anderson, I get I get to play an ally, but I really don't want to do that. I'm just gonna use my first action to gain a resource, second action to gain a resource, and then I'll pay 5 resources to play Hot Streak, so I can have 10. That is my round.
If you don't mind, I'll go next. I was thinking about moving up one, just to get a little bit of
can't-
distance between y'all.
So,
Move.
yeah, this scenario, you
Oh,
have
you
to
can't
spend
move.
clues.
Ah,
That's
Which
what
is
makes
why I
it
immediately
challenging.
started investigating. Yeah, like we need clues to spread out. So yeah.
yep.
Yeah.
Thank you.
How
It's worth
about
pointing out. Oh, we can let Min go first, and
Yeah.
we do have this ability on Granny Orange still. So if you fail test by 1, I can make you pass.
awesome? Yeah, let me go ahead then. So I'm gonna drop magnifying glass as a free action, and what that does, it gives me +1 investigation. So it's a fast action, which means it doesn't actually cost an action. And if there are no clues at my location, I will return magnifying glass to my hand. Again, not an action, just a thing that happens. So I'm going to investigate, and I'm going to use deduction to do that because I think we need to get some more clues. And what that allows me to do is, if the test is successful, I can get an additional clue from the location. So I currently have 6 for investigate, and I believe the location is just 1. So hopefully this will do pretty well. -1.
All right.
That's a success, yeah. So 2 clues.
Here you go. I got you.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah, I guess I'll just drop them down here or somewhere.
Yeah,
Thanks.
I'm so used to using the clue counter here. And I think I'll just do a normal investigation check for my other 2. And that way
Sounds
we
good.
can get moving. -3, that is still a pass.
Oh yeah, and I can help with tidying up the table. So if you grab clues, just throw them on the board, and I'll clean up after you.
Thank
I
you very much.
Look
do
at
have
that,
a lot
JP.
to do.
So nice.
That's great.
Yeah.
Yeah, Nate, lost in time and space. Of course I'm using a machete. Come on, it's Leo.
There we go. All right, so I've got 4 clues now. We should be able to move around.
Pretty productive. So,
Yeah.
so Dexter, you can actually move if you want.
Yeah, if you don't
Yeah.
mind, I will take that.
Not
And
at all.
I guess
spend
it's
4.
entirely
Go ahead.
random.
Oh wait, actually, can I spend one of them?
Sure.
I have a newspaper in my deck, which gives me a bonus if I don't have any clues. So I want to go to 0 clues as often as possible, basically.
No
Good
problem.
idea.
Sure, I'll spend 3 of mine. There you go.
Cool. So I will move up.
Crypt of the Sepulchral Lamp.
Oh, that seems good.
Oh, why? Thank you. Unfortunately, I do have a bit of a setup turn here.
So when this comes into play, we get 2 more catacombs locations, and also we can investigate it using willpower instead of the normal skill, which is of course great for Dexter, who's a mystic and has which already has 6 willpower thanks to his tarot cards. So.
Oh. Do you
Seems
mind
pretty
if I
decent.
played a card before I moved? I forgot to drop my open gate.
I don't care.
That's fine.
Fine with that. Yeah.
Let's since I had it in the opening hand, let's make sure that there was an open gate at the entrance. And then I will spend 3 to drop Molly.
Nice.
Remind me what she does again?
So Molly, when exhausted, I deal her 1 horror and name a trait. One at a time, I'll reveal cards from the top of my deck until an asset with the named trait is revealed, drawing that asset, and then shuffle the revealed cards back into my deck. So what I am going to do is search for a charm. I'm happy to do this one at a time, but I think you'll find that the only charm in my deck is a lucky cigarette case.
Then just find that. Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah.
Just do a
you can
search.
Just find it.
Yeah. Oh,
Yeah,
lots of
sure.
hands.
Yeah. Everybody wants to dish in to help. And you played for free, moved, played Molly, so
That's the end of the investigation phase.
yeah,
One more action, right?
I think there's more action.
Move,
Yeah,
play
because-
Molly.
Oh,
Free.
Yeah.
I just saw that.
Molly does have
Yep.
four, of course.
I will happily do my accounting. I just need a second. Sorry.
No worries.
So one more action to go.
Yep, I'm
Yep.
gonna do that. I'm gonna do that as an investigate. And I believe I'm investigating six
Six
on
versus
2,
two.
so I'll do that straight up.
Of course,
Oh,
it's the
better
first
there though
difficult
than
of the game.
somewhere more important.
Okay, and that's my turn.
Okay, so no enemies. You can go to upkeep, and after the upkeep, there's an infection step of the infection phase. So I will determine the social distancing and infection spread token pools, and after that you can continue to the next mythos phase.
Cool.
So as Dexter is all alone, nothing happens there, but Min, Leo, and Stella are still clamped up in one space. So Min loses 1 charge from the face mask, so you can just remove that.
Ready?
And
Hmm.
Stella is fine. And
Stella's always fine.
Leo also loses 1 charge from the face mask.
Ah,
And that
nothing
is
to worry
the
about.
infection phase. So
One thing real
now
quick.
you can.
The King in Yellow came out on Min's side, so I just want to point that out for the
Okay.
people at home.
yeah. That is. It's good that it came out early, but when we're still not bogged down with enemies and stuff.
Yeah. What that just means, just for the folks at home, is that I cannot commit exactly 1 or 2 cards to a skill test. However, after skill test is successful, in which I've committed at least 6 matching skill icons, then I can discard the King in Yellow.
Very tough
Okay,
weakness.
so-
One of the worst in the game.
Yeah, it's a really tough weakness. But we are ready to go to the mythos phase, so
Doom. Out of 6.
Leo can start the drawing of the
Let's
encounter
do
cards.
it. Here we go. Bad card time says. Oh, God, the shadow behind you. Such an awesome treachery. So it goes in my threat area, and I have to use an action and look behind me at the end of the turn. If I didn't perform the ability, I have to discard all my resources, which I have 10 of, or discard all the cards from my hand and then discard this. That sucks. All right.
So I think Leo will play a ton of assets and drop the
Probably.
crystals.
All right.
Okay, and we go clockwise, so
Yeah.
it's Dexter.
Dexter. Okay.
Yeah,
Okay. And I
it's
got a poltergeist.
Yeah.
Dexter,
Then
just checking real
Stella-
quick, but do you have a resource? Should you have 1 more resource? Or did I miss something? Because you
I
had 1
played an
for
open
the gate, and
Open
you paid
gate.
3 for... yeah, but he also should have gotten 1 for upkeep, right?
Oh, yeah, good
Ah,
point.
yes.
Yeah,
Keep
and you know what?
research.
I
Yeah.
forgot to do one, too.
Yeah.
Look
yeah.
at that.
Just keeping an eye out for you guys.
Thank you. That's the
we
great part
have
about
the-
multiplayer, that
yeah.
on solo, if you forget that, no one's there to remind you.
Spirit's Torment gets attached to the Gates of Hell, and it reads, forced after we leave this location, we either take a horror or lose an action, and we can place 1 of our clues here to discard it. Which, given it's 1 shroud, is maybe not the worst, but I still rather not. And then it's Min encounter card.
Too many.
There was a delay there.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Oh,
And
God.
There's a pit in the Gates of Hell, so I think you need to get out of there.
Yeah.
Dude, that card can be really rough.
Yeah.
Well, time to leave.
All right.
I actually have a question for Leo. I don't know if we're supposed to be playing with the fact that we can see each other's hand, but I have seen the card in his hand, so I'm just gonna ask: are you going to play that intel report this turn? 'cause if
You know,
you
I
are,
thought
you
about
will
it, but I'm
want to-
probably not because of this thing being.
Okay. Yeah. I really wish I put Alter Fates into my deck now, because I could have gotten rid of the pit, but it's not in there. So we don't have as many options. Who wants to go first? No takers? I'll do it myself.
Do it.
Okay, I'm going to try and grab a clue here or two here, because they are here. So first action, investigate. +1, I succeed. Second action, investigate. 0, I still succeed. This is not how Stella's supposed to be played, people. I'm supposed to be failing on my tests here. And Dexter, I'm really sorry, but I am going to have to come over because I don't want to get
Yeah,
into the pit.
we're all
So
coming
I will
over.
move. And then, and then because of Spirit's Torment, when I leave this location, I have to either lose an action or take a horror. I will take 1 horror, and I will end my turn here. And that's me.
And who's next?
If someone's feeling particularly generous, I could use a spirit talk to. I just don't have the investigate to get rid of it myself.
I'll go next. I won't be able to help you with your spirit just yet, because so many problems going on here. So first,
I do have a lot of icons on my cards in my hand, but that does mean you potentially get COVID. Just, so you know.
So first free action from Leo. I'm gonna play Mitch Brown. So I have 3 actions left. I will. Yeah, this is crazy. I do need a weapon, so we'll play the machete. Goes in play. It's action 1. Action 2, I will look behind me, see the pit, and then run. Action 3, move to where you guys are. Bloop. And I'll take a horror. Okay, that's my turn.
I'm gonna draw a card. And that's not what I was looking for, but that's alright. Then I'll investigate and I'm considering I'll take 3 damage, yeah. I think I'll start either heading up where everyone else is or heading down. I'm actually considering heading down.
Can't head down right now because we need the clues to be at the location, and I took
yeah.
2 of the clues with me upstairs. So
Sure.
sorry.
No, it's okay. It's okay.
Yeah.
It looks like I'm following the group.
Yeah, what you could do is grab that last clue, move after them, and then open another location. Because then you have
that's true.
clues too.
We should have enough there. Yeah. All right, I'll do that.
Okay, so it's a 0.
Yep.
And you grab the last clue.
Yep. There we go. And then I'll move up. Let's open up some new locations.
That's the end of your turn, right? Because you drew
that's
first action.
right. Yeah.
Oh yeah. So Dexter can now spend the clues to move to a new location.
Yeah, but Dexter's also got a bit of a Geist issue, so.
Oh yeah.
True.
Dexter, do you have a relic or spell that could kill the thing?
Parlay's
I
intellect
think you might
3.
be muted there.
Yeah, no, I do not have anything that can help here. I was hoping someone would talk to it for me. I'm gonna
You
have
could
to
molly
make...
for another spell.
Yeah, it doesn't take a fast action. So, or it doesn't take an action, so I don't believe I take an attack of opportunity.
Yeah, it's a pre-triggered ability, so it doesn't take the attack of opportunity.
Nope. This I actually do have to draw because it is a spell.
Yeah,
I am gonna
over here. They should not cause all the tokens to spawn in. I think.
Yeah,
I was just gonna draw them into my hand. It's probably the easiest way to do it.
That works too.
So they'll be behind the token. 1, 2, 3. That is a spell.
But it
has to be an asset. So yeah.
Asset.
Oh, perfect.
Yeah.
Keep digging. That is a spell.
It is unfortunately both a spell and an asset. So let me put the rest back.
Oh, you don't have the money for it. Ooh.
Well, There is the possibility to use Dexter's ability to discard the 4 cups and put it in play as a fast trigger ability with 1 less cost. But
Yeah.
of course, you lose the tarot card for that.
Yeah.
I have a lot of icons in my hand. If you want to just try to parlays with my support, I can give it to you, but there are risks.
Yeah, if I was going to do that, honestly, I should have just started at the beginning with that. I think I do need to pitch the 4 of Cups to have a chance.
Okay.
So I could put that into play, costing 2. And then I will make the test. This is my will, which is 5 plus my foot, or plus my evade, so that's 2. 7 on 4. And I really don't want to chuck the watch this at it. So I won't. I'm going to take the test, 7 on 4.
And it's a +1.
Excellent.
So the Poltergeist is evaded and
All right.
still have 1. So
I have
played.
2 actions left.
You have 2 actions left, yeah.
Yep. Let's get me out of here. I will come back once it's a little less crowded. Shall we go left or I'm sorry, right or up?
I think we want to stay as close to the entrance as possible, so I would go right.
I would go right, yeah.
Do we have the 3 clues?
For
yeah.
this one, we do. Yeah.
Yeah.
Min and I
I've-
have the clues together.
Oh, you do? Okay.
Yeah, I got 2 and you got 2, so no,
Okay.
we have to spend 4 clues total, so you have to spend 2.
All right, great.
It's for people at home who haven't maybe played the scenario. Every time we want to enter a new location, we have to spend 1 clue per investigator, so 4-player group, 4 clues, just to flip that location.
So I will move to the right.
Okay. So it's the Shivering Pools, and after you end your turn at Shivering Pools, you must either take 1 direct damage or lose 5 resources. And you don't have any resources, you have to take the damage,
Oh my
but
God.
there are new new catacombs locations come into play below or to the right, so which one do you want to put here or here?
Let's go with below.
Below, okay.
Oh boy. Well, it looks like I'm going to take damage either way, so I might as well move back now. Because it's either I take physical damage or I take the sanity. No. That's a terrible choice. I will draw a card for my 3rd action.
You could also take 1 resource for your last action, because while you losing your resources, you can lose just 1. That changes
good point.
the game state.
Thank you. I will take the 1 resource.
Okay. And you end your turn, so you lose the resource and don't take any damage. And that is everybody. No enemies. We go to upkeep. This readies, and it doesn't have a prey, so anybody can take.
I think I want to take it because Leo doesn't have Relic Blade or Enchanted Blade, and I'm guessing Min has more important things to do, so give to me.
Okay.
This is no
And
problem.
Thank
at the
you,
end of the
Stella.
round, the pit at the gates of hell goes away.
Thank God.
So there's
We do still get an upkeep, right? Just checking.
Yeah.
you get an upkeep. I'm just
Thank you.
hyper because I have solid
Hmm.
will.
Yeah, it's fine.
And when you're finished with the investigation phase, I'll do the infection phase. For
Well, sounds terrible, but here we are.
So Stella is fine. As
Still fine.
always. Yeah. Min is fine, and Leo's fine. So you are all fine.
Nice.
And Dexter's all alone, so that's okay. Okay, so that's the infection. You can proceed to the next mythos, so I'll add the second doom of 6.
And I believe that it is Leo first for the encounter cards, correct?
Let's
Yep.
do it. Fun times. Fun time says, malformed skeleton. Oh my goodness, this thing is crazy. When it will resolve its hunter keyword, if there are no investigators within 2 locations. Oh wow. Okay. When Malformed Skeleton attacks you, it deals either its damage or horror instead of both. That is pretty crazy. All right. Then we're gonna go to. We'll go counterclockwise. Is that right?
No, clockwise. It's Dexter next.
Next.
Yeah.
Okay. Grasping hands. Ooh. Okay.
You'll be fine. You'll be fine. I mean, I can see the deny existence in your hand, so I know you'll be fine.
Yep. And let's pull that straight up.
Come on, just draw the +1. It's not a problem.
Oh.
Well, that's not exactly a +1.
So let's deny that existence. Denial is a powerful tool, right?
So deny existence, you can choose when you would take damage, cancel the damage. Yeah.
Yep.
My encounter cards. I don't know what the skill level of the average viewer is, so I'm not quite sure how much we should explain. But
I think most people that watch are fairly familiar. It's just like the newer cards, I think, that are more important to explain.
Okay. So at Drew's Scurrying Fog, we now have a 4-shard location, so that's a bit tricky.
Oh, all right.
I made Min's job a little harder.
Just a little bit. All right. Crypt chill. All right. So this is gonna make me test 4. And if I fail, I choose and discard an asset I control. All right. Bit of a shame, but that's okay. I think I'll just do that straight up. I can't do anything else. So -2. All right. So I'll be discarding this magnifying glass. All right.
Okay, that was Bad Sea Funsies.
Alright, shall I take the lead again?
Do it.
I was going to suggest at the top of the round, I can jump in there, investigate 3 times. That way, y'all can get out of there this round, because that's going to be a will check.
Yeah,
Sounds like a good
I
idea.
can't get out this round because I have a creature and then I have to deal with this. So
I think I can actually help you with that. Also, you're gonna have to bite the bullet on the shadow at some point. You can't just keep.
no, I know but right now I do need to because I got to get this card in play and
I know. But I can help you with the skeleton if I go before you and the things go well with the poltergeist. So. But yeah, Dexter, go ahead and go first if you want to.
If you're gonna be fighting and staying in there anyway, by all means. I just don't think I'm gonna do much success.
I don't think
here.
I'm staying here. If you're coming in, you do what you do. I'll adapt. I'm playing Survivor. I can do whatever I want.
I'll jump in and
like if you're playing Survivor, you don't actually have to listen to the rules. You can just do whatever you want.
pretty much.
As I am not up to demonstrate.
That explains why we're staying in a group so much.
I mean, I'm the only one who still has their face mask, so.
So I will pull 5 on 4.
All right.
Okay.
Oh wow, second one.
And then one more.
Yeah, sure.
All right.
Hey.
That one hits.
Okay,
So I have one
Fog is
clue
also
to-
gone now, so that's pretty decent.
Yeah.
All right. Well, then I'll go second. The plan is to leave here, not get poor Dex infected. So I'm thinking of doing something a little unconventional. Never done that before. But I'm missing a card or an action, which is a bit annoying. Okay, I'm gonna first action engage the malformed skeleton.
Oh,
Now
thank
I'm
you.
engaged with an enemy, so I take an attack of opportunity here. I'm just gonna take 2 horror straight to the face. And I now need to find some way to fail a test. A bit tricky. Okay.
Holy cow! I never noticed Stella has 8 health and 8 health and 8 sanity.
Stella's kind of beefy.
Wow.
So second action, we are going to parlay with this poltergeist. I'm at intellect 3 versus 3 here. This should be enough to make me fail, right? There we go. Much better. Okay, so I failed. That means that I get to take an extra action. Thanks to Stella. I also want to draw a card. Come on, 1 time. Survivor Instinct. That's not exactly what I asked for. But that's fine. I'm just gonna evade this malformed skeleton because I don't want to take 3 damage and 3 horror. That's fine.
Nice.
And is there still anything stopping me or hurting me if I go down here? I mean, apart from the poltergeist that's gonna deal me another 4 horror. The question is, do I care about that horror? Because I think I'm fine either way. But yeah, sorry, Dex, I do have to stay here. My bad. I was hoping to be able to avoid it, but I can't. So I'll commit Neither in the Snow. This is Stella's signature. 3 extra wild icons in this case, and just agility. I'll try to evade the poltergeist. Draw +1, and have both the enemies locked down. That's my turn. Go ahead.
Min, do you want to go next?
Yeah, I would. Thank you. So, I'm gonna do an investigate. And I'm gonna commit. I've got a plan. Inquiring mind and unexpected courage to it. So that has me up. Sorry, someone's looking in there.
I have some bad news for you.
7. Yeah.
I think what you're doing right now is not bad. Yeah, it's investigating on will, so you can't commit the event.
Oh,
Though
darn.
if you move
I
if you move
appreciate
one
that.
square to the right, you can do the same thing. So that's fine.
Okay.
If you want to, you just
Yeah,
take
yeah,
the move and then.
yeah, no problem. All right, I'll do that and then do the same thing. Do you want me to pull again, or are we all right with?
I say just keep your roll.
Okay, cool. So there we go. That's those 3, and I do pass. So the king in yellow
Bye-bye,
is
king in
discarded. Yeah, and I gain a clue, which is always nice. And I think there's the shroud here anyway.
5.
It's 5. Yeah, I can't move back, can't really move down. Let's see here. You know what? I think I can actually afford to lose resources, so I will draw a card and stay here.
You can also just take 1 damage, right? It's not.
Yeah,
It's just 1 direct damage. So.
That's true. That's true.
And you have to decide right now. That's important. It's end of your turn. So.
Oh, okay, yeah. You know, I'll just take the damage. That's fine. All right, and that's the end of my turn.
All right, Dexter, did you want to go next?
Dexter went first.
Oh,
so,
you already went
it's
first.
Yeah.
That's right. Oh, 4 players. Okay, so let me play well prepared. Oops. So this goes, and then I think I'm set. I don't mind losing the others. We'll play Intel Report. So we have to pay 2 more to discover 1 extra clue. All right.
If you're going to not do anything else, you could also move and get it at the 5-shard location, which is probably a lot harder to get the clues at. I don't know.
Oh, that's a good idea. Let's do that.
Yeah.
And then Intel Report
Okay.
there. Yep.
Yeah.
So grab 2 clues there. Thank you. That's a good idea.
Yeah.
All right. Shadow behind me then triggers. End of my turn, right? Yep.
Yes.
Oh, discard all my resources. All right. Bye-bye.
Doesn't
Everybody
Shivering
is,
Pools also trigger at the end of your turn?
What does?
The location.
Yeah. So I take
Yeah.
damage or 5 resources. So damage. No problem.
Question. So we're going to upkeep now.
Yep.
Yep.
Dexter, do you want me to just take both the enemies? You do have a suggestion, so I don't know if you want to just evade one of them.
I can now face the skeleton. I can come back and face it. If you guys want me to.
I'm happy either way.
Okay.
My intent is just to investigate this location as quickly as possible so that you can get out of here.
Yeah, I was thinking if you want to use the watch this, you should probably grab the skeleton because it's got only an evade of
good
1,
call.
so succeeding there is pretty easy. But yeah, I mean,
That's-
if you just
that's
want
a
to
really
investigate
good
3
call.
times, then I just grab both of them.
Yeah.
Okay, rest of the upkeep phase, then I guess. Draw our cards, gain our resources. Ooh, it's a gun. That's fun. Accidental rhyme.
Oh, King
Alrighty.
Derringer. Interesting. Perception. What did you get, Dexter? What card? Dexter?
Sorry about that.
What card did you get during your upkeep, just so the audience can see?
David Renfield.
Oh, okay. Got it.
So, while David has at least one Doom on him, game plus one will.
Cool.
And
Yeah, because I was able to show everyone. I just missed your draw for some reason.
Sorry about that.
That's okay. It's my fault. So,
Okay, and I think the upkeep's done. So let's do the infection phase quickly.
Sure.
So Stella's fine again.
I'm
And
3 for 3.
Dexter loses 1 charge from the face mask, and because there's still 1 charge there. Leo loses the whole face mask, and Min loses the face mask.
All right.
Okay,
Where do we put the face masks?
just put it over to the side. It's removed from
Sure.
play, and there's no way to
Let's
get
put
it
that over there.
again. So yeah,
Well, all right then.
okay, and you can proceed to the next mystic phase.
3 Doom, right?
Go ahead.
Yeah, 3 Doom. And then starting with Leo again.
Here we go. Another shadow behind me.
Back.
Fun
Back
times.
again.
Wow.
Leo's very paranoid in his old age. All right. Dexter.
Understandable right now. I
Yeah.
think.
I'm
Oh,
grasping
again.
hands. Oh boy.
So I can help you. I have Neither Inner Snow, which completely cancels this card. But if I do, I might spread the infection. But I think we both still have our face masks completely intact, so it's up to you.
Yeah, I'm down for that. Are you going
You
to
don't want-
cancel the card?
So
Or-
what Neither Inner Snow does, I'll tell for the audience. It's 3 wild icons, so for starters, you're much more likely to pass the test. But it also has the text: if this skill test fails, cancel all the effects of the failed test. So it would just cancel the for each point you fail by take 1 damage effect of the test. So it effectively does nothing. So yeah, it's up to you if you want to take the risk. Stella's always happy to help people, but maybe not the wisest thing to do right now. But you want to take it?
Yeah, sure.
Okay.
Let's take the risk.
Well then, Game Master, can you please roll for whatever you roll for when people commit skill tests to each other?
Sure. So you are committing to Dexter, right?
Yeah. Silence.
You can continue.
Okay.
You may
Can I
continue.
do I have to put an alert tally mark on my sheet over here? Okay, so Dexter's fine. Nothing happened. Nothing happened. Corpse Dweller, do we have any humanoid enemies in play at the moment? We do not. So Corpse Dweller only spawns if there is a humanoid enemy, basically turns into the Corpse Dweller. If there's not, I'm pretty sure it surges. Yeah. Into Eyes in the Walls. Excellent. Willpower test. So test willpower 3, and I have to take 1 horror for each point I fail by. I do not fail. So the rest of the text is irrelevant because I got +1 willpower from Granny Orn. Min, go ahead.
Ready?
Ah, there's the humanoid now.
There we go. Catacombs Docent. Is that the right pronunciation of that? Alright, so it's going to go to the nearest unrevealed location here?
Sure.
Or do you
Yeah,
want to
sure.
go? Yeah.
I don't think you have a choice because this is not.
Oh, yeah, that's
closer.
2 away. That's right. Alright.
And what does he do again? He's an enemy, doesn't hit very hard, but you can talk to him to try and figure out what the other catacombs look like. That's interesting. Okay.
Might be a good thing to go look into.
Yeah. Let's see. Dexter, do you want to go first?
Yeah, I need to evade this malformed skeleton anyway.
Yeah.
So let me go ahead and do that. I'm pulling
Did you forget your
on.
upkeep resource again?
I'm sorry?
Did you forget your upkeep resource again? I think you did, right? Because I think you're supposed to be at 3 now.
Don't think so.
Okay, well, no, should be fine.
Okay.
I'll believe you.
I'm sorry. I was just trying to do the math on that, and then I
Yeah.
got confused a
sorry.
little bit when you asked the question.
My bad.
So
Eight
I'm
versus
pulling
1.
Okay.
And how many resources on watch this? Sorry.
Both of them.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you succeed by a lot.
It is abated.
It is evaded, and you get your money.
I
think your mic is having some issues.
Yep. I will investigate.
Okay.
So that's a pass. And then I'll investigate again. And I believe that's a 0 still, or 1.
1.
So
yeah.
I pass.
So I've got 2 clues. Excellent.
We should have a total of 3, I believe. Unless you were also putting tokens on my clues.
I have not touched your clue counter. No.
Cool. Then yeah, we have
Okay,
have
so
3
then
clues in this location.
I would like to go next, and I'll grab 1 clue here and leave once I've evaded the poltergeist.
Yeah.
I guess, although that does leave you with the poltergeist, I don't know if that's a problem. Because keep in mind you can only use suggestion once per turn, so maybe I have to deal with the poltergeist first. Dexter?
Yeah, I would prefer if you would deal with them.
Yeah, okay, well, then we're doing that. First action is going to be a parlay, 3 versus 3. -1, I'm just gonna pass. So I exhaust Granny Orn and give myself +1 skill value. And the poltergeist reads, we can parlay 3 to attempt to banish it. If we succeed, we deal it 1 damage.
Yay.
And then I'll attempt to parlay again. This time, do I commit something? No, I'm just gonna go for it. 3 versus 3. Cultist token, -2, and if it is a attack, it deals 1 less damage. It is not an attack, but it also does not succeed. So I get my extra action for being Stella. I get to draw cards. That's not very useful here. It's manual dexterity. I will attempt to parlay again. I'll commit look what I found. So that's 2 intellect icons. 5 versus 3. -1.
Nice.
Excellent.
Very nice.
That's that taken care of. And
Bye-bye,
that does leave me with
poltergeist.
the question, what is my last action going to be? Because I kind of wanted to split up with old Dexter over here, but it doesn't seem like it's an option. I'll just investigate here because I have willpower 4. And I draw another -2, so I will get the last clue. So either of us can leave now.
Nice.
And that's my turn. Go ahead.
All right, Min, do you want to go next? We need that last clue so we can open up the location below us.
Is Min still with us? Hello?
Robin,
I'm
I think
so
you're
sorry
muted.
about that. I was just muted there. I was having a sip of coffee. Yeah, so I can get myself to 1 up, or sorry, 2 up rather, using perception, and Min's ability is that she can add an additional icon onto any cards that are played as in skill tests. And lucky, if I fail a test by under 2, I can play lucky to give myself a +2 for that. So I think we should just try to risk that.
Do it.
Yeah, so I'll investigate there. So I'm going to be 2 up. And what is this? -2. Okay. So this is it's not an attack, so it's just -2. That's perfect. I pass, and so we have that last clue. So we can open up another location. I believe you have 2 clues, right?
Yep, let's use them at the
Yeah,
end of
let's
the
do
round,
that.
right? Or do we use them now? To enter...
Not sure.
Oh, no, so we
Min,
could use them
Did
anytime.
you draw a card from perception?
Oh, I did not. Thank you very much. I always forget to do that. That
Analytical
is
mind.
exactly what I was looking for. I'm just gonna put this down real quick. You know, just we'll figure out the question of whether or not we're able to do that right now. So are we able to do that right now, or do we need to wait until the end of the round?
When we move in, so when
Okay.
we move to that location.
Okay.
Don't forget the docent is at that location.
Yeah.
So.
I
That's
can
true.
handle him.
Okay. So that's 2 actions. I can just draw for the 3rd action. I know I've got another magnifying glass in there somewhere. So yeah, I'll do that, and then if you want to move down, then we're not together, which is kind of nice.
Yeah.
All right. And that's not a magnifying glass, but it's still pretty nice.
All right.
Alrighty, go ahead.
Let's do this. All right. So first thing we're gonna do is we'll spend the clues and no, let's play Lone Wolf.
Min, don't forget about the pools.
Yep, I
Yep,
just took the damage for that.
All good.
Okay. So I play Lone Wolf, and as my first action, second action, we'll use the clues and move into that location. So 1, 2.
Great. Spend this over here. I'll just be right back.
So action 2, I move into the catacombs. Boom. So what does this say? Forced. Put top 3 above, below, and to the right. Okay. Game Master's got this. 2 shroud, a bunch of clues, and the catacombs docent engages. Is it aloof? No. Okay. So it engages me. All right. We'll go ahead and deal with him. I'm not going to use the parley action because it's too high of a test for me. So as my final action, I'm going to just whack it with the machete. So it's going to be a 5 to a 3. I'll commit the 32 Colt to make it a 6 to a 3, just for funsies. -4. So that's a miss. That's a fail. So go figure.
Oh man.
Well. So end of my turn. This thing goes off. I'll lose my hand. And it goes away.
Yeah, so for the people at home, just real quick, the reason why he has 0 resources and the reason he can't choose to lose all of his resources is because that would not change the game state. So that's not a legal
Yeah,
choice here.
you can't pick to lose something you don't have, basically. If I had 1, it'd be okay. But, yeah, so I'd have to lose my hand. So that goes away, and then enemy phase, right?
Sounds good. So you take 1 damage or 1 horror.
I take 1 horror.
This
I'll give it
this
to
guy
Mitch.
still looks faded. Dexter, what do we do with the skeleton? Shall I take him?
I'm happy to take him back and evade him again if you'd like.
I
if
just
you
want
wanna
to
beat him up.
dexterity, so I'd like to evade him.
Then go for it. Take him.
Yeah, there we go. And also, I think you can probably grab a bunch of clues and then go upstairs, so it seems fun.
Sounds good to me.
So upkeep, everybody draw a card. Don't forget your
The
resources.
tentacle infection is spreading. Man from running. Yeah, we have pulled a lot of tentacles this game.
Yeah, speaking of the infection spreading, have you done the upkeep yet?
We're
Or
working
just
on it
doing
right now.
I think we're ready for. I think
Thank
only
you very much.
me and Dexter on the same location, because me
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
Leo White we split up.
So let's
Basically, so
see.
we're able to, yeah.
So now Stella loses 1 charge from the face.
Oh no! My luck has run out.
Dexter's still fine. Okay, so that's the infection phase, so you can continue to the mythos.
All right, Mythos phase. You added a doom already?
Yeah, go ahead.
All right, here we go. Card draws. Says grasping hands. Ooh, that sucks. I'll use well prepared to boost my agility to a 3, so at least I have a fighting chance. So I'm tapping Mitch Brown's. Well prepared lets you get the matching icons from a card that's in play. So here we go. 3 to a 3. -4. Oof. So I take 3 damage. I take 3 damage. 1, 2, and Mitch will take 1. Sorry, Mitch. All right, Dexter, your turn.
Alas, poor Mitch.
That
I
was
just realized
brutal.
I should have 2 horror for
Mhm.
being in the same room as Stella for 2 rounds.
I think that's fine because of the face mask. Game Master? Are we
Oh,
supposed
You
to
have
have
the face
taken...
mask on, so until
Okay.
you use the face mask, you don't take the horror exercise.
Oh, all right. I've been taking horror when I shouldn't have been then.
Oh, okay. Yeah, well,
Yeah,
you
that's
remove it.
all right. Let me take that off. Yeah,
Okay.
yeah,
just
because
to
I've just been taking
be-
it from the
Yeah,
beginning.
just to make it easier for you, I'll say when you take horror from the social distancing, so you don't have to worry
Sounds
about
good.
it.
Thank you.
Thank you.
So eyes in the walls. Test head. Not too sad about that.
Oh my
I am sad
god.
about that. Oh wow.
What is with all the tentacles today?
Wow.
This is
Oh my
brutal. Well,
Your third?
JP, I think when you were
That is
saying
my
that everyone's made it through, I think this is the exception at this rate. If we continue like
You know
this,
what? We try to
Oh,
be
with that
exceptional,
attitude,
right?
come on. We can do this. We can rally from this. So,
I'm gonna put
you
1
take,
on Molly and
we're getting the bad pulls out of the way early.
take 2.
Exactly. We'll be fine. I'm about
mean-
to draw another out of fail, don't worry. It's about to get way worse. Am I good to
You're good.
Do it.
it's another poltergeist. That's amazing.
Wow.
Yeah, that's if I
You're,
had
you're
to
just
ask what's the
getting
worst
all
card
the
to draw
friends
right
over
now.
there.
Yeah, it's amazing.
Yeah. All right.
Hey, go ahead. So
Alrighty.
great. Oh, it's a minion.
Oh,
Or
it's a
it's a-
minion.
Ghoul.
That's not too bad.
Hi, friend.
Yeah,
No, that's not
I
too
mean,
bad.
if any enemy, if I were Min, that's the one I would want.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm mostly happy with that.
I don't know.
Alright.
Poltergeist isn't too bad.
Dexter, do you want to
Yep.
go first and leave before I start evading enemies and stuff like that? Just so you're safe.
I'm happy to do so. I was also thinking, do you want me to grab some of these clues?
Yeah, I think maybe grab 1 or 2 of them and then book it.
Cool. Then what I will do is I will chuck Molly, sorry doll, as a free action to play my lucky cigarette case. And then I'll make the wisdom pull here to get a clue. And that is a pass. I will. I do believe I succeeded by more than 2, so I will use the lucky cigarette case to draw a card.
Nice.
So that's 1 clue.
Deny existence again.
So that was action number 1. For action number 2, I will pull again. And that's -1, so I do pass. And then I will spend 4 of my clues, or do you want to spend 3 of mine and 1 of yours?
If I can spend my clue, I'd like that because of the.
Then please
newspaper.
do.
Yep.
Because I don't know if I'm gonna ever see a clue again. And I will get out of dodge. Would you like me to flip it?
Do it. Ooh, no clues. Research site. Reveal any catacomb. Oh, that's pretty cool.
Also, I believe this has something to do with that syringe, but I believe our game master just
Stepped out.
AFK'd, so.
Yeah,
Oh,
let's
okay.
take 3 minutes because I gotta step away for a second.
For sure.
Okay, if
We'll
you.
take 3 minutes.
I could continue playing, but.
Well, let's finish Dexter's
No, no.
turn and then I'll do an
Yeah.
overall view.
All right.
Dexter, do you have
That
anything else to
is
That was your
that
turn?
is my turn.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, okay.
So I'll leave it on Stella, the camera, and I'll step away for a second.
All right.
Wow, that's
sounds good.
exciting. In the spotlight. Yeah. I guess I'll conduct to the viewers because I got lots of cool cards in my hand and I don't have any money, so I'm gonna have to try to evade some of these. I get all the monsters here. It's not great, but assuming that works, I might be able to play a gun or track shoes, which let me run away from the other investigators really hard. It's also very important. But yeah, I think things are going well so far. Dexter has the unfortunate habit of drawing a lot of autofills. I prefer to be drawing the autofills because Stella's really good with them. But yeah, seems like it's
I like
going
to
well.
believe it's that I'm just preemptively drawing.
Yeah,
It's
I mean that works. It's all just what you believe, right? But yeah, I think things are going okay so far. We haven't seen any sign of the Manipulate Mask yet, which bit worrisome. But yeah, let's see.
Oh, we do have to make sure that another site gets dropped in, because the research site does put another catacombs location into play.
Oh, that's
Yeah,
true.
we'll just put that one to the right, I guess.
Okay.
Well, let's wait
Right.
until the game master gets back here.
Yeah, that seems good.
Yeah.
Oh, he's back.
Wait
Seems
for-
like he's back. Hey,
JP
Back.
Dexter moved into the research site, and there was something that's supposed to happen then, right?
Yeah. JP, are you there? No, he's not back yet.
Okay.
Stepped out for a second.
I hope he just stepped away.
Or he's on mute again. Doesn't look like it.
No, yeah, if he was on mute, I think
Cursor's
he would
not
have.
moving.
Let me check Discord.
He did message saying that he was AFK on
Oh, okay.
Tabletop
Okay.
Simulator chat.
He did? Okay. I don't
It
even
looks
check
like
that.
that.
Good, we'll wait for
Yeah.
him. So, Stella, what did
Oh,
you do
yeah.
on your turn? I
I
missed
guess I
what.
can take my turn. No, I haven't taken my turn yet because
Okay.
we didn't have to wait. But
Yeah.
I guess I can take my turn now. I'll start by trying to evade the malformed skeleton. It has 1 evasion. I have 4, and I'm going to commit manual dexterity because I'd like to draw a card. I draw a skull, which is a -1 where I'm at, so I will draw and evade. Ooh,
Oh, great
it's
card.
actually pretty good cards. Yeah, so I drew Survival Instinct, which, in addition to adding an agility icon, also lets me move away if I use it during an evade. The problem right now is that there's not really a location I want to go to, because if I move to either the pools or the research site, I'm going to be risking infecting somebody. And if I go down, we have that spirit torment that's still bothering us
Yeah.
there.
How
Although
does
maybe,
that go away? Place one of your clues. Oh, okay.
yeah, I don't have any clues anymore.
Oh,
Yeah.
But I have a friend here I can parlay, so I'm just gonna do that. Oh, our game master's back. Sorry, we're interrupting
Yeah.
my turn. Game master.
Hey, welcome.
Dexter found the research site, and
Okay.
we were wondering if there's anything we need to do other than find the syringe.
So we attach the syringe to the location. Then you put the topmost catacombs into the catacombs deck into play, above, below, or to the right of any other location.
Good.
So you
right.
can choose any other location. It doesn't have to be the catacomb.
Oh, right, any other location.
Oh.
In that case, can you put it to the? Is it? What's it? The options? Oh, it's literally the
Above,
one I
below, or
want.
to the
Isn't
right?
an option.
Yeah.
I wanted it to the left of the gates of hell, but that's not an option. So I think there's probably fine. You could also put it
Yeah.
to the right, but I think the closer to the entrance, the better. So put it over there.
Sounds
Okay.
good.
Well, then I took my first action, which was to evade the skeleton. We were just discussing the card I drew. But now I'm going to parlay with the poltergeist. 3 versus 3 here. -3, that's not going to make it. So I get my action back, and I get to draw a card with Rabbit's Foot. Ooh, that's a fun one. Let me see what's in my discard pile, because I just drew a Resourceful. There's a lot of good cards in there. So for my next action, I'm going to be parlaying. I will commit a Rabbit's Foot, and I will commit a Resourceful. And I think I'm going to try it with that.
nice.
So I'm now 2 over, and I draw a 0, dealing 1 damage to the poltergeist, and returning 1 card from my discard pile to my hand. And there's really nothing better than a Night Inner Snow, so
Yeah, of course.
we're just gonna get another one of those. And for people who are wondering, despite being a signature, the signatures for the Investigator Star decks do actually have the class symbols and the colors, because it was something they felt like doing. I'm gonna commit it immediately to try to parlay again and succeed. And that's the poltergeist taken care of. I think we're up to 2 poltergeists down by now.
Yeah,
And
that's
my
good.
turn. So,
All right. Leo, do you want to go ahead? I'm not entirely sure what.
Sure.
what
Yeah,
we're gonna be
I
doing
got this
right
guy to
now,
deal
so-
with, so that's fine.
Yeah.
Alright, so beginning of my turn, a Lone Wolf kicks off. So I get a resource, and then I'm going to fight this guy. So I will use the machete to this guy's face. So I'm testing a 5 to a 3. -1. Okay, so he's dead. That was the first action. All right, so now we can feel free to investigate here. I got nothing better to do. The shroud is a 2. My intellect is a 3, so it's not great, but whatever. It is what it is. So 3 to a 2, and that's a 0, so I get a clue, and then we'll do it again.
Nice.
3 to a 2, a -1, so I get another clue.
Awesome.
Cool. 2 clues. That is my turn.
All right. So I have to deal with this ghoul
Ghoul.
over here. So I think I might just try hitting it. I have this card called Mind Over Matter, and I think I'll use that on it. So for the rest of the turn, I spent 1 resource for that. I'm using book instead of fists for doing an attack, so I'm 2 up. So I think I'll just try to do that. Don't think he has retaliate or anything. He does not. So let's see how that goes. That's a -2, and that passes.
Poorly, but sadly, you deal 1 less damage. Therefore,
It does nothing.
yeah. So you did
Yeah, it
succeed,
hit.
but
That's all right.
Wow.
That's fine.
Yeah,
That's fine.
That
but it
sucks.
doesn't do
I
any
can do
damage.
it twice more. It's okay.
Okay, so
There
1
we go.
damage.
So that's 1 damage. Go. Hopefully
Oh,
that's a -3. Alas. All right. That is too bad.
Remember that you have the lucky in hand.
I
just
do
in-
have lucky, so I am failing just by 1 there. So,
yeah, I think it's probably a
So-
good idea.
yeah, I think I'm gonna lucky this. So that succeeds, and that means this guy is discarded.
Hey, Mint
Yeah,
took
and
care of a
there we go.
ghoul.
you
Look at
have
that.
upgraded lucky,
Yeah.
so you can also draw a card.
Oh, thank you.
Guts.
All right, and
Yeah,
that's my
That's
turn.
everyone. That is
Yeah.
everyone. Enemy phase.
And I'm here. I'm
nothing special in the enemy phase, I think. So we can go straight onto upkeep.
Well, this guy readies,
Yeah.
doesn't he?
I'm gonna lose some
Well,
resources here.
If you want to get really specific, he technically only readies in upkeep. So
Good point.
I took the resource loss instead of damage, so I lost 3 resources.
All right.
Yep.
You draw your card yet, Min?
No, not yet. Oh, great! I've got a laboratory assistant.
All right. Let
Pretty
me
happy
draw
about
my
that.
card, and I get the black cat. Finally, yeah. Sweet.
Yeah.
Gain a resource.
Awesome.
All right.
are we all ready? I think
We're all
all
ready
set.
to
I think
roll.
we're-
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, just a note from the game master. Now you are all in different locations, so I don't have to do the infection case at all because there's
Great.
nothing happening. So you can
We just-
continue to
we
the
just
space.
did it. We
Yes,
only
I think
did it
that's
to make your
also
life
it.
easier. Yeah.
Okay, so 5 doom out of 6. Keep in mind that when this advances, bad stuff could happen.
Yep.
Those of us who have played the scenario, we know that bad stuff will happen. Don't worry,
I
Stella's
believe,
gonna take care of it.
I believe 5 of 6 is affectionately referred to as the witching hour.
Yes, it is.
Yeah.
Here we
Is
go.
there
There we go.
evils in the deck? I don't know. I hope not.
Eyes in the walls. 3 willpower. So for each point I fail by, I have 4 willpower. I will be committing, or I will be using Well Prepared to get 2 wild icons from Mitch. So, here we go.
Do you need guts? There's a risk of
No.
infection.
I think I'm good, because I'm 3 above the
Okay.
test. I think I'm
All
fine.
right,
Thank you,
no
though.
problem. You're welcome.
-4, so never mind. I do fail by 1, but I'll take the horror. That's not a big deal.
All right.
All right.
Okay.
All right, Dexter.
And my encounter, Spirit's Torment. Let me attach that to location up here.
Sorry,
So
I had
I'll
myself
be-
muted.
All right.
So I'll be taking a horror or losing an action when I leave.
Yes. Are you planning on investigating the research site, by the way?
Not with that. Not with my Paul.
I figured as much. Yeah. I mean, so the reason I ask is if you drop the clue there, you would actually pick it up and get that ability, I think, because it doesn't replace anything. But you don't have any spells right now, so I figured, oh boy. Well, there's a pit, people. There's a pit below.
Oh my goodness.
I don't know
The
if it's
pit.
possible to get that. I mean, let's draw Min a counter card first.
Okay.
I'll just go straight.
Oh yes. Oh
Wow.
yes.
Okay. Can we do?
I just get all the friends. All right.
Yeah.
Yeah, when there's one, there's some more.
It's a persistent ex-school friend.
Yeah.
Right.
So I have okay. So I have a question. Is it possible to get? I guess the question is even: does Dexter want to leave his location right now? Because you can't go down because you're gonna get in the pit. So I guess we have to ask first: what does Dexter want to do?
So I was thinking we can, or I'll drop my Arcane Initiate and start gearing up to find some of my spells because I've been kind of playing like.
Yeah, I mean, makes sense.
Seems reasonable. Yeah.
Just has me hanging out, and I'm hoping not so. Eventually, the catacombs next to me might open up.
Okay, makes sense. Are you gonna grab that ampule or the strange syringe thing?
I wasn't certain how to do so. Is that an action or?
When attached to research site, it gains the double action take control of it. So you'd have to spend 2 actions to get it.
Not a bad play then.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, I think that's a good idea.
Why don't you go first, and we can see what happens and kind of adapt to that.
I'm going to drop the Arcane Initiate because it's the Witching Hour anyway, so let's clear out that Doom. So that costs me 1. I will use it, searching the top 3 cards for a spell. Of course, that's not going to be the case. So let me put these back and shuffle back up.
At least you get to shuffle the weakness back into the deck, maybe.
Very true. Very
Or
true.
close to the bottom.
So I will spend 2 actions to pick up the Strange Syringe. Question for y'all. Do you think I should just fast action my Arcane Initiate out now, or you save that for a later turn?
Sorry, what do you mean? You want to replace your Arcane
I
Initiate?
could
with something
replace
else?
my Initiate with an Initiate, or I can save that for a later turn.
Save
Oh,
it
so
for
you
later
got-
turn.
You could get another. Yeah,
Cool.
but I think you want to maybe soak with her or something. Yeah.
Sounds good.
Okay,
Then I
can I
will
go
hold off.
next? Because I do have a massive malformed skeleton on me and a bit below me, so things are getting a little exciting. But no fear. Survival instinct and resourceful are here, and we're just going to evade. So if I succeed, I get to take a card back with resourceful, and I also get a free move. I do succeed because that is a -2. The rest of the text is not relevant. I will be getting back a look what I found, which I can use to get clues later. And thanks to survival instinct, after I evade, I will take a free move in this direction. I think Tabletop Simulator is having some issues with my cards at the moment. If somebody else could put those down a little nicer, I'd be much obliged.
Yeah, they're maybe a bit laggy because I'm hosting from Finland and you are all over the world, so there might be
Yeah.
slight lag
all
issues,
good.
but I'll tidy up the cards better.
Thank you.
I don't have the lag issue.
For the last 2 actions, I will be playing Trackshoes and I will be playing the Derringer, and I will be passing the turn.
All right.
Min, do you want to go next? You got the ghoul on you.
I do. I have another ghoul on me. I was looking at evading and hopefully moving. And unfortunately, the best place for me to move is where you are. So do you?
That's fine.
want
We
to
can
go ahead?
probably reveal the next location this round.
Okay.
So yeah, if you
Cool.
can do that
Yeah.
and grab 1 clue, that'll help.
I'll see if I can. So I'm going to try to evade. So I'm going to commit manual dexterity, and with my ability to add the +1 to that, I am pulling at 3 up.
Nice.
1 second. Don't forget
Excellent.
about your analytical mind. When you commit exactly
Oh,
1
that's
card,
right.
you get a draw
Thank
card.
you. You know, I always forget about that. All right, there we go. So I draw a card for that, and because it succeeded, I also draw a card for manual dexterity. That is
Ooh,
pretty
nice.
darn exciting. Yeah, I'm
Shortcut.
quite happy actually with everything there.
Shortcut's a great card too.
Yeah, so I'm going to move down here. Yeah, and you know what? I think I am, as a fast action, going to put shortcut down. That way we can get in and out of here quickly. So that's a fast action. And what's the shroud here?
2.
It's 2. Great. So it's 1, 2, and then I'll look for a clue. And I'll put deduction down for that. So I'm going to be, again, 3 up on this pull.
Nice.
And that's a 0. So that's 2 clues. And we can reveal some more locations.
Perfect.
Yeah.
All right. For me, I'm gonna gain a resource from Lone Wolf, and then let's go ahead
You
and
are not
move.
going to gain a resource from Lone Wolf.
Oh,
because
you're
we-
not.
Oh, you
No.
moved in. Yeah, you're right. Thank you for the reminder.
Sorry about that.
That's
No worries.
fine. I got plenty. First action, free action. I will play Black Cat. Actually, it costs. Hold on. Costs 1. And then was that 3? I can't remember now. If chat remembers, I don't remember. Anyways, so now I have 3 actions. Let's go to the right, I think.
All right. I'll spend 2. You spend 2.
Move to a connecting location. It doesn't have to be revealed, so I can move for free. So I don't have to use an action to do that. Let's use our clues.
All right. Sounds good.
So I still have 3 actions left. Nice. All right. Reveals and Labyrinth of Bones.
Ooh.
Top 3 catacombs, above, below, and to the right. Perfect. Look at that. We get 3 locations out.
That's pretty exciting.
Yep. So 3 actions. Let's
Okay, so just a quick update. There's still 1 card before the bottom 5 cards, which you are trying to read. So you're getting quite well into the catacombs now.
Yep.
So not many locations left before you
Good.
may find the Tomb of Shadow.
Okay. Good to know.
Here we go. I'm just going to investigate 3 times. 3 to a 2. So 1
Sounds
above.
good.
Here we go. 1. That's an auto fail. God, so many of those today.
So many of those.
2,
We should get a counter
minus
for that,
1.
maybe.
So I do get 1 clue.
Hey.
And
Excellent.
then 3. Auto fail again. Wow, dude.
Wow.
That is ridiculous.
That's like the number 6 auto fail already.
I think there's like
Yeah.
4 auto fails in the bag, is really what's
I-
going on.
I feel like we should have an auto-fail counter.
Yeah. I feel like there's a secret mechanic that every time one of us fails one of our infection checks, another auto fail goes into the bag or something.
I think that might be a thing.
Right?
You know? Yeah.
Enemy phase. This guy ready is,
Yep.
He
Yeah,
doesn't
and
hunt.
Okay.
so-
Here it
skeleton
is.
as well. Skeleton does actually hunt. I didn't realize that. Whoops.
Yeah.
We have our autofill counter coming in hot, I think.
Oh, great.
Needed.
You might want to put that down a little bit further.
Yeah, I think.
So they can all see it.
Let's say we are at 6 now or something like that.
Yeah, I feel 6 sounds good. Might be 7. I don't know.
Shall we
Upkeeps.
go to upkeep? So
Yeah.
let's see. There was something else that happened. Right, there's a pit below that explodes.
Oh yeah.
And okay, well that's not the best. Okay, so this gets discarded, and
I'm
then I
very
believe
happy.
we have our autofill check, or oh that's just the.
Oh,
the
there we
counter.
go. Yeah, it's just the.
Excellent.
I love
Yeah,
it.
I locked it so it won't go into the bag.
Oh,
Just-
wonderful.
Is everybody through with upkeep?
Yep.
I think so. Yeah.
Okay, then because we are now going to advance, so just want to make sure already. So Dex, don't forget to get you. Oh, you got it. Excellent. And it is the Spectre of Death, a force from beyond. Do you want me to read everything that's on it? It's a big scary enemy. It's got 20 HP. It has alert before alert was a thing, and it spawns at the starting location, which coincidentally I'm at.
Oh,
wow.
No, that was
Big
intentional.
scary
Oh,
enemy.
Yeah, it was completely intentional. I want to evade it so that everybody else doesn't have to deal with it for a bit. That's
I
kind of the
certainly
plan here.
appreciate that.
I figured as
Good
much.
plan.
Leo, can you go ahead and draw your encounter cards? Oh, there's a new agenda. It doesn't have any special rules. Dexter.
Nothing.
Now we just have 12 Doom to win the scenario.
12 Doom. Oh, we got plenty of time, right? Final last words. Let's go. Says Catacombs Docent. Nearest unrevealed location. So, nearest. Let's pick above.
Sure.
Okay.
Sounds good.
Who's next? Dexter.
Okay, pulling my encounter card,
Oops, sorry.
and
man.
I have a corpse dweller.
Oh, so that docent that just came out transforms into this disgusting creature.
What does it actually say? Is it? Oh, it's just any location. Because you can also, I think, hit the goal. I don't think any of these other enemies are humanoids. So
Yeah, also the ghouls are humanoid, so you can choose one of the humanoid enemies.
I'd rather it near me than near Min. So yeah, give it to this guy, because otherwise he'll hunt Min.
Thanks.
And...
I
Okay.
would rather not be hunted. Just if it's all the same to everybody.
Right.
Thank you.
okay, and then I draw my encounter card, and it is
Alrighty.
another obscuring fog.
Stella, the master of obscuring fogs. You've
Yes.
drawn all of them.
At least this one doesn't hurt as much.
That's true.
No, and Min is the master of ghouls. Wow.
Okay. Well, that's exciting.
All right. Yeah.
Yeah. So we're going to the investigator phase now.
Yeah. Investigator phase. Here, Min, why don't you do this? Use your shortcut. You don't need to be unengaged, right? Yeah, use your shortcut to move for free to me, and I'll engage and kill that ghoul for you.
Sounds good to me.
So definitely go before me.
All right.
Are you just going to tank the corpse dweller?
I'll take one hit for it. I'll tank the one hit, and then I'll kill it the following round.
All right. And shall I try to evade it while I'm here?
Yeah, and then
No,
that way you
I-
can move back.
Hold on. I think the plan was for Leo to go first, right?
No, she moves, and then I'll engage it and kill it.
But you can use shortcut outside of your turn, so you could, you could take it off her,
Okay.
and she can take her turn normally.
That's a
But you don't
very,
have to
very good
actually-
point.
Yeah, that's.
Thank you.
Oh,
Yeah, so I'll go first, and I'll just
Yeah,
engage it.
Sure. Sounds good. Thank you.
And then I don't get the resource from Lone Wolf, but engage it. Action 1, and then action 2. We're gonna machete its face. This time it's against a 2, 5 to a 2. I got nothing else. Well, yeah, we'll just do it 5 to a 2. Here we go. Action 2, -1. So he's dead.
Fantastic.
Machete all the way. And then we're gonna investigate. No, you know what? We'll intel report. I'll spend 4 resources. No, there's only a shot of 2, isn't it? I won't intel report. I will actually just use well prepared to investigate at a 5 to a 2. 0. So I get a clue. All right, that is my turn.
All right.
And now
I'll just go next
you're
if
gonna
you
want to
don't
move
mind.
out of there.
Yeah, I think I'll move back here, and then just investigate twice. Yeah. I'm going to drop my magnifying glass as a fast action because I like my magnifying glass. It doesn't cost anything. So again, that's giving me +1, so I'm pulling 5 on 2, and that's 1, and just 1. Alrighty. That's it for me. Thank you very much.
Nice.
Nope. Thank you, Game Master.
I have a question for Dexter, which kind of important. This Malford skeleton is gonna hunt. Are you going to be where you are at the end of your turn?
I am happy to jump in there and evade it.
Okay, then actually, why don't you go first?
Sounds good.
I think I can handle this thing for a bit.
Let me start off with Arcane Initiate to get that done. And that is any spell. So I will take that Rite of Seeking, thank you. Kind of sad that I'm not getting the Word of Protection, but Shuffle that back up. I will. I think leaving a clue would be a bad idea in this particular case because I'm not likely to come back and grab it. So I'll just spend the 2 actions. Or no, I'll spend a har. Because I need an action to evade. Or I want the extra action to evade.
Are you taking the horror on yourself or on the initiate?
Ooh, the initiate, thank you. Good call. That brings the malformed skeleton to me, who I will attempt to evade with suggestion. And it's a 1, so I think I am going to chuck a quick thinking at this, so that hopefully I can get an additional action off of him. So I'm testing it way too much. And I pull. No tentacle. Are you kidding me?
Oh my god.
And it's 7th one. Okay.
Wow.
Okay. Well, that's a thing.
Yeah.
So let me I will just pull straight up. I don't even think I have.
Keep in mind that the suggestion also loses a charge if you fail.
Yes. Thank you very much.
He says thank you very much and then whispers under his breath, damn it.
So yeah, I guess I'm pulling straight up. So this is 2-on-1.
Well, at least.
Okay then.
Nice.
Hey,
Is it the elder sign?
that's the first elder sign of the game.
Well,
okay.
I can
Just
return
for
an
that,
asset.
I will make a.
An elder sign counter.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh boy, I don't even know who I would pull back. If I would pull something back.
Why don't you use your cigarette case first and then...
It's an optional thing. You don't have to pull it back. You still get the card draw.
Ah, perfect.
Yeah.
So I will just take the card draw and I will use the lucky cigarette case.
Yeah. So you don't have to
Perfect.
take a card to draw a card.
Thank you very much.
Hey, you got another open gate. That's pretty good.
Yep.
And you evaded the skeleton, so I didn't have to come over and
That
get
is
myself killed, which is nice. It's me, right?
It is.
I think so, yeah.
Well, the awkward thing is we now have an elder sign counter and an autofill counter, but my elder sign is an autofill, so it's gonna get awkward when those things start interacting. But okay, the Spectre of Death, killing it is not gonna work, so I'm just gonna evade it forever and ever and ever and ever. First action, evade. Not even afraid of anything. -2. That succeeds that succeeds. So no worries. And now things get a little interesting, because in a perfect world I would run somewhere where I'm not being a problem for anyone. The question is, where is that? Min, how many clues do you have? Only 1.
I only have 1. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm trying to see if there's some way for me to open up a location right now. Because I can move an extra location thanks to my track shoes. So I'm thinking maybe I go say hello to Leo Anderson. Because I could go into the shivering pools, but I don't think that actually helps anybody. So yeah, I'll move over to Min's location.
Alright.
And I will then exhaust track shoes and try to get an extra move. So this is an agility 3 test, and if I pass, I have to move. I do pass. Would have actually not minded failing there, but whatever. Then I'm going to third action, hope to fail. Can everybody just chant for that autofill, because I really need it right now. So I'm testing against Shroud of 2.
Fail.
Oh, I don't have the money. Wait, no, I don't have the money. Stop the chanting. I'm 1 research short of what I wanted to do. I haven't looked what I found, which is why I wanted to fill here, but unfortunately that's not gonna work. Oh no, we've made a huge mistake. Okay, well, we're still going to investigate. We're just gonna draw the +1. Get a clue the old-fashioned way. And I guess I'm just gonna infect Leo. Sorry, Leo.
Darn
Eh,
it. And
it happens.
my lone wolf. God, Stella, you're just a problem.
I can leave before the next round and give you your lone wolf's resource.
Get
Don't worry.
out of here, Stella. Gosh.
I will.
I
I
can-
will.
We've been very careful about not being around each other since our face masks failed. Very, very careful about.
Stella's
your
name
face.
should change to Karen.
Yeah.
Just a
Yeah.
quick check.
Refuses
I
to
can,
wear your
fast
face mask.
action on your turn, right?
Yes, you can.
Cool. I'm just gonna mill out my Arcane Initiate and put a different one in.
So I think Leo forgot to remove the face mask quite a long time
Oh.
ago, so I'll just...
My apologies. I thought you had done that. I didn't even notice it.
Okay, well, I'm sorry.
I'll put the
Leo.
blame on the game master.
Oh, okay,
yeah,
not on me. That's
I
right.
let... Yeah.
Do you want me to? No, you're gonna take care of the corpse seller, right? Or do you need me to do it? Because we're going to enemy phase, I believe. Everybody's gone.
Yeah.
Yep.
I think so.
Okay. So the Spectre of Death ready's up. Just just as a heads up, Dexter, you might want to get out of there.
Yep.
Because it's pretty close. Oh, I also realized. Sorry, I left the location with the Spirit Torment. I should have taken a horror.
Mm.
Hopefully YouTube has not caught me on it. Check the chat real quick.
They will a year from now. So such is how it goes. Trust me.
Oh, okay. You take the attack there, and we draw cards.
So we'll give the cat 1 and 1, and then I'll take 1.
I mean, if there's anything they're gonna do, is they're just gonna call out all my terrible plays.
No,
Anyway,
we'll do that for all of us. Don't worry about it.
So
shall we go to
upkeep.
Mythos phase? Oh yeah, upkeep. Sorry, we have to
Upkeep.
Yeah, we've done
check
upkeep.
for Leo and myself.
Yeah.
My mask is still
So-
intact for now, but fingers crossed.
So after the upkeep infection phase, Stella's face mask gets,
Stella, what do you draw on your upkeep?
and Leo takes 1
I
horror.
drew a second fight or flight,
Okay, cool. All right.
which is my plan for when the things get troublesome.
I take a horror. Okay.
Yeah, from social distancing, and that's it. You can go to the Mythos phase then.
Okay, first
Alright.
Doom on the agenda. And we have a limit of 12. Leo and Connor
Go ahead, Leo.
Here we go. I was just showing the doom on the agenda to the audience.
Oh, cool.
Oh God! Again, the shadow behind you. Oh boy.
Wow.
Well, that's unfortunate, but okay.
Yeah.
So it goes.
Oh boy. Okay. Well, I need to get out of here anyway.
What do
Yeah,
you
the
got?
pit
Oh,
below.
the pit below.
Oh, wow.
And for me, a cut chill. That's actually kind of annoying here.
Yeah. Go
Well,
ahead.
4v4, I'm going to. I'm not going to use her for anything else. I will commit this Granny Orn. I have a second one. And I draw a -1, so I pass.
Great. All right.
Pretty
I've
lucky.
got Catacombs Docent.
Near sun
Where do
revealed.
we want to put him?
What gives you +1 to? Oh yeah, Granny
Right
gives
here.
you +1. Oh yeah.
What's our thought?
That's the nearest, right? And you're
That's the
at.
nearest. Yeah, so it's got to be here.
Gotta be here.
Yeah. There we go.
Okay. If nobody else has anything that needs to go first, I would like to go first.
Go ahead.
Yeah,
I'm just
sure.
happy I didn't pull a ghoul.
Real
Yeah,
quick,
I think
JP, on this card, I recommend when you add things to the scenario, add flavor text to it. So when you look behind
Yeah.
you, the flavor text says, "Is he wearing a mask?" That way, it's
Yeah.
more.
That's a great call.
yeah.
I'm just gonna investigate. I draw a -1, which I actually pass. How many clues do you have?
I have 2, I believe.
Okay,
Yeah.
I think I'm gonna
Yeah.
I'm gonna try one more time to see if I can look what I found here. And,
I'm making the audience dizzy with the camera changes. Sorry, guys, I hit the wrong button. Hey.
I drew Elder Sign, so we can up the Elder Sign counter, and I guess I'm also going to make it an automatic failure, because what Stella's Elder Sign does is it's a +1, or you can choose to automatically fail, so that counts as skill value being 0. But then I get to heal a damage and a horror. Right now it's only a horror, but because I
So
fail,
for the purpose of the counter, you pulled an elder sign, not an.
Yeah.
Yeah. I would say
Yeah, I
say
agree.
that's kind of cheating. The
Yeah.
counter.
Cheating in its game must be very clearly take very serious. But that does
Yeah.
mean that because I failed by 2 or less, because the shroud is only 2, I get to play Look What I Found. So I get
So
to
you get
pick up
to-
another 2 clues. Yeah. I
Yep.
then also. No, sorry, Tabletop Simulator is lagging a bit. I also get to draw a card with Rabbit's Foot, and I also get an extra action. And you can now see why I choose to autofill, even though, you know, I could have just succeeded. Are you fine if I just use all 4 of my own clues and don't use any of yours?
Do it. Do it.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Let's see, go up or to the right or to the bottom? What do we want to do? Want to go up? I think we want to keep it kind of
Yeah.
as
That's
close together
closer
as
possible. Yeah.
Because if I say I go to the right and then I get a location to the bottom of that, then it just starts getting out of control. I found, oh boy, the well of souls and the surfing pools are right next to each other. That's not great. So when I end my turn here, I have to either discard 2 random cards or take a direct horror, and then I get a location. Put it to the top of me, please.
Yep.
However, I'm also going to then trigger track shoot because I did move. And oh, that's actually a good question. How many locations am I away from the starting location? 1, 2,
So
3.
1, 2, 3.
Yeah, so -3, which I would normally fail because I'm at a 5 and I need to hit a 3, but I can use Granny Orn to give myself +1. So I pass. I'll go over here. I'll go say hello to the goal. Yeah, with this gun. So I'll spend an ammo of the Derringer, or actually, yeah, spend an ammo of the Derringer, get +2 combat for this shot. Oh, I hit, I kill the ghoul. It's one fewer problem to deal with. If I stay here, I have to do what? Lose resources? I don't have any of those.
Or one
Or take
direct.
direct damage.
Yeah.
I'll just draw a card for my last action.
All right.
And that's my turn. Go ahead, I'll take a direct damage at the end of my turn.
Okay.
Min, do you want to go next?
Sure. I think I'm just going to be investigating here. It's always nice to have more clues. So, yeah, I'll just try to clear this location if I can. And it's 2, so I'm 1 up. Or, sorry, 3. Yeah, 3 up with the magnifying glass.
Just a heads up, if you stay at that location at the end of your turn, you will get hunted.
That is a fair point. I probably will need to shortcut at the end of my turn. Where are you planning on moving, Dexter? Or sorry,
Yeah,
not
I
Dexter.
can.
Leo?
No, I got an enemy on me, and I got the shadow
Oh,
behind me.
yeah. Okay.
Do you have any enemies on you now?
No,
Why don't you shortcut for free, and then to where I'm at, grab 2 clues, and then we can use 4 to reveal.
Sounds good. Alright. Yeah, it's only 2 shroud over there, so I'll do that. Shortcut, and then I'll search twice. Is the skull. This one.
-2
2 away,
should
looks
be...
like. Yeah, so yeah, I should be fine. So I got 1 clue for that.
Right. So we have enough clues. We can move to the.
Are you grabbing the other one too,
Yeah.
it seems like?
Yeah, might as well. Yeah.
Makes sense.
Alright.
Do you want to go to the bottom or to the right? Because
Let's try going to the bottom. Let's see what's down there. So yeah, I'll move down there for my 3rd action.
Okay, so it's the stone archway. So
Okay.
you put 1 location to the right of it, and you don't have to pay for entry.
Yeah.
That's nice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes,
That's
I can now
really
enter
nice.
this one or this
This is
one.
Now
That's
the first catacombs location from the bottom 5. So I'll just mark it with a horror, so you know
Thank
that
you.
this
Alright.
could already be the location you're seeking.
Great.
Cool.
Good. Thank you.
Alright.
And that's your turn, Min?
And that's my turn.
All
Thank you
right.
very
So I
much.
do gain a resource from Lone Wolf. Yay.
Yeah.
So I'm going to lose resources this round, which I don't want to. So I'd have to use this ability. All right. What's up? Dynamite him? Yeah, but I'll take 3 damage. That's pretty rough.
Yeah.
I'm gonna machete the guy.
Yep.
So against a 3, I got a 5 to a 3.
As if I don't remember correctly, but Dynamite Blast also is like a attack of opportunity, right?
It is, yeah.
Yeah, so that's super nasty.
And Leo, I have to use his ability at the beginning of my turn. Oh, it doesn't take an action. Oh, sweet. Okay, actually, dude, that's pretty good. I haven't played Leo in a while. So 3 resources. I'll play Venture, and then I will.
I don't know if you've told the people at home, but you have charismas, and Mitch also gives you an extra ally slot, so you don't have to worry about that.
Yep.
At the
Yeah,
moment.
I have 2 charismas. That's why I have so many. And Mitch, like you said. All right. Anyways, all right. Let's machete this guy. I do mind losing intel report, but because of Lone Wolf, I wouldn't mind losing the resources from this round. So that's why I'm just gonna go at this guy, full on. Let's do it. Action 1, machete face. Says yes, 2 damage. Round 2, action 2, machete face. -3. That's a fail. That is a fail. Okay.
He does retaliate.
Oh, he does
Yeah.
retaliate. Ooh, that's okay. All right, so he'll deal 2 in a horror. Bye bye, Ventura.
Nice
Can you
story.
clean those up for me, JP?
Sure.
Thanks. All right. Well prepared. Tapping Mitch for 2 wild icons. So 7 to a 3. Take that, corpse dweller. Machete face. 0. Okay. 2 more damage. I'll kill him next round. And I think that does it for the.
So I think
Nope.
Dexter still has to go.
I haven't
Oh,
gone.
Dexter, you haven't
Yeah.
gone yet?
Nope.
Hmm.
No, I haven't gotten rid of this malformed skeleton.
And you got that on you. Ouch.
So the first thing I'm going to do is try to evade this malformed skeleton. And I will pull as normal, so that's 7 on 1. Thank you. Not a tentacle. It's really all I care about at this point is, can it not be a tentacle?
And
Yeah.
despite it being a spell, there's no special effects when you draw a skull, so no worries there.
Yep. So I will move over 1, and then I think that my safest play. Yep, we don't have the clues for me to go anywhere else, so I think this is where I
Yeah.
should head.
Makes sense.
I'll take the
Dexter.
direct horror.
Do you
Okay.
want to draw a card with a cigarette case?
So that would put me at 8, and then
Oh, okay.
Uh,
have to
you know what?
discard.
Yeah, I can draw the card with cigarette case because I'm going to cheat out something and
Okay, yeah.
replace my arcane initiate. Yes, I will. I will cheat out this shriveling so I can finally fight.
Yay.
awesome.
Okay, let's go.
All right.
So that's the investigation
Okay.
phase. So enemies.
Yeah.
I think the only enemy is the corpse dweller hitting
Oh,
Leo.
there's also
And
the
these
Spectre of
skeleton-
Death.
Oh, this hunts.
Oh yeah, yeah,
Move him up 1.
Yeah.
yeah.
Because I believe I'm the nearest investigator, and I'm just gonna run away.
Seems like a good thing to do. All right.
Oh, wait. What did I do
Then
here?
we go to
This should
upkeep.
be.
You're still alive over there, Leo?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm still good.
Starting to get a little worried, but
I'm fine. Now, if I roll
You're,
direct horror, then I'm screwed. But
yeah, I drew weakness, 13 vision, so everybody at my location fails dies on skill tests. But since we're social distancing, that shouldn't be a problem. Just stay away from me. I guess it's a problem for me, but I want to fail tests anyway, so. Is everybody through their upkeep? Can we go?
no,
to the-
hold on. This was lagging a little bit. I couldn't show the other cards I
Okay.
drew. Gonna draw mine real quick.
Yeah, no worries.
And I got a
Ooh.
45. Nice.
Does it help at all if we sort of just say
Oh wait.
what we drew, or
I forgot to do this at the end of my turn.
okay?
Yeah, that would help. Yeah, if you say what you drew.
Yeah, for sure.
So I lost all my resources due to the shadow behind me, and then that was at the end of my turn. So I do get a resource now. Right.
So I pulled a Mind Over Matter, and that's the card that allows me to, until the end of the round, use the investigate skill, whose name I can't remember right now, instead of fight or evade,
Yep.
which is quite great.
Intellect, I believe you're looking for.
Intellect, yes, that's the word. Thanks.
Oh, yeah, so it's
In
willpower,
a more,
intellect, combat, or
Yeah.
agility, I think. Is it combat?
in a,
I'm trying to doubt myself.
maybe it is combat.
Yeah.
I don't remember. In
Anyway,
our
yeah.
in our more casual games, we refer to things as book.
Yeah, and fist and foot all the time.
Yeah,
all the time.
Exactly.
But then everybody has gone through
Yep.
upkeep, right? So we can go to the
Yeah.
mythos.
Let's do it.
Second Doom. Actually, checking all the Doom from Dexter is also gone. And then, well, Leo, let's hope that it goes well for you.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'll kill this guy this round. It's unless I roll 3 auto fails.
Yeah, I mean, or you don't, and then we die.
All right, here we go. Let's do it.
Alright, let's
Bad
do this.
cards, and it is a ravenous school. Okay, not too bad. I'm
Alright,
okay with that.
Alright.
Machete now only does 1 damage, but
Yeah,
it,
it after I kill the one guy, it'll do 2, so it'll be fine.
yeah, so that's good.
Alright.
And I got a corpse dweller.
Mm.
Oh boy, am I glad I got that shriveling out.
Yeah.
It replaces one of the humanoids here. So
Oh, yes, yes.
either this catacombs docent or the
This
ghoul
catacombs
on the
docent.
field.
Yeah, let's do the docent because I need a round
Yeah.
after I kill.
No,
this.
if you really want to kill Leo, now's your chance.
Yeah, right.
Maybe let's not.
COVID will kill Leo. Don't worry about that.
Actually, I have
Yeah.
a question. The encounter deck just emptied out, so I believe the docent should be in the new discard pile. Is that correct?
Yeah,
Because you
actually-
immediately reshuffle the encounter deck as soon as it is emptied, so
yeah, good
Okay.
there
call.
we go. I mean, it's not a huge difference, but it can come up. Well, I also have the shadow behind me. Hey, we're friends. Shadow
Alright.
friends.
Shadow
And
Friends.
then
Alrighty.
and bit below.
Oh,
Great.
there's a pit below.
I mean,
yeah,
you're
well,
probably
Stone
gonna leave
Archway.
anyway, right?
I'm
Yeah.
gonna leave anyway. Yeah.
Oh, and this bit below has already gone.
If it's all the same to everybody else, I would like to go first.
Do it.
Please go ahead.
Because my plan was to go into the catacombs with the corpse dweller in it and try to evade him, because we can go in here for free, because of the archway that Min is at, and then Min can go to the right and figure that stuff out.
Yeah.
So first action, I'm going to move. I also want to get away from the Spectre. That's also, not irrelevant. I'm going to test agility 3 to try and get a second move. I draw a -4, so I super fail. Get an extra action, draw a card, yeah, that's it. But I'm assuming nobody else is going to need a shortcut this turn.
Take it.
So I'm just
Go
going to
ahead.
use it and move in here.
Yeah.
And I found, ooh, that's a lot of clues.
Oh wow. Hello.
The candlelit tunnels, which are 3 shrouds. And I can test intellect 3 to read an ancient sign. If we succeed, we can look at the other side of a catacomb. So we don't get to reveal it, but we do get to look at it. It also lets me put in 2 more locations, but they only go to the left and right, which are already occupied.
I would say if we're able to
that-
use the ability, we could look at this one and see if it's where we need to go.
The thing is, I think
And-
that we can get into here free, so...
Yeah, we
sorry?
can.
Just note in it reads look at the unrevealed side, but it has been errated that you look at the revealed side.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Yeah, that
The
makes
thing is,
sense.
I think... Yeah, I
Because
think Min is
they're
going to go in
already-
here anyway, because it's...
Yeah, I was
free
gonna go over
in,
here.
so-
Oh, because of the
let's-
pit. Yeah.
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 Well, and also because it's free, so we shouldn't waste
Yeah.
a
There's
look on that.
also no clues at my location, so heading to somewhere where there might be clues just seems like a good plan.
Anyway, back to
Yeah.
my turn.
Yeah.
I'm going to try to evade. Second action, I am at agility 5 because of the track shoot, and then fix 7 because of manual dexterity, which puts me at 3 over. However, I do fail on ties, so I'm starting to wonder if I maybe should put in a little bit more. No, I'll try to this. -1, excellent. The entire board just gets rearranged while I'm not looking.
Yeah,
So I will
just
evade.
fight it up
Yeah,
to the left, so you have to
Magic.
yeah.
Everything moved over
This
magically.
location, this map does have that issue sometimes. Let's see. We have a hunter enemy over here. We have a hunter enemy over here. Map's getting really exciting, isn't it? What do you think I should do with my last 2 actions? Because I could try to get some clues here, but I'm probably not going to do very well at it. I could also just clear my weakness out, evade this guy when he gets back up, and then run over to wherever the rest of the team is.
Yeah,
That seems
I
like
think
a
that's
pretty solid plan.
yeah. I
Okay.
think
I'm gonna spend 2 actions clearing the 13th vision, and then at the end of my turn, I have not looked behind me. I will lose my 1 resource, and that's taken care of.
okay.
I would like to go after you, Leo, in case you need someone to shriveling something away.
Yeah. Okay. So I'll go next then.
Sounds
So first action, well, lone wolf goes off. I gain a resource. First action, let's try to kill this guy. So machete face. This time, because he does retaliate, we'll use this for 2 more combat icons. 7 to a 3 says. Oh, this is not looking good. So he retaliates. He kills the cat.
So I do have an overpower. I'm a room away, but I think that's still going to trigger the potential for infection. I
For
don't
combat, I
like
think
that,
I'm
okay.
okay. It's just this
Okay.
retaliate and the auto fails. We're at 8 now.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah,
really
we're at 8
brutal. Now I am in trouble. So let's see. The black cat takes 1 of the damage and the horror. So he dies. If you can get rid of those, please, Game Master. And I take the other damage.
Yeah.
I cannot miss this attack. So 3.
Yeah.
Take your time to do the math here.
Do you want the overpower?
Because of risk of
it's
infection, no. I'm going to use the Thompson, I think.
Okay.
So I'll commit that for 2 more. So basically that'll be 7 again.
All
2 or
right.
3. 0. Okay, so he does die.
Whew. All right.
All right. So that was 2 actions. I am in need of an ally ASAP. All right, so
Dynamite blast. No?
right,
No.
just kill myself for a little ghoul. All right, so I'll chop him up. Machete face. So 5 to 3 for 2 damage. -3, let's fail. Jesus Christ! All right, that was a horrendous round for me. Okay, Dexter, I will take your offer of shriveling this thing.
Yep. So let me move down there. I am going to lead off with first shriveling.
Well, hold on. If you're not going to engage him, I'd rather not, because then I will be in trouble.
Then yeah, I'll engage him.
Okay. Because if you miss, I'm taking 2 damage. That's gonna put me at pretty much 1 away.
Do you want to shrivel him or evade him? Because he does have 3 health.
Yeah,
so-
good point. I'll invade him then.
Okay.
So 1, 2, and 3 to evade. And that's 3 against.
You're at 8, if I'm not mistaken.
So
So
it's
you should succeed by 2. Succeed by
Yep.
2, I think.
Yeah.
So, yep, let's put him down exhausted.
Okay, good. Buys us around.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. So
Hold on, do you have 1 action left, Dexter? Or... Oh no, wait, you moved and then
no, it's
engaged. And
move and
then,
then-
that's-
Move,
yeah,
engage, evade. I will. I'm gonna get or remove my lucky cigarette case to cheat out David Renfield,
all right.
and he does not yet have a horror on him. I will gain a resource off of that
Alrighty.
because we've got plenty of time.
So for the people at home,
Yeah.
can you remind them
Yeah.
how Renfield works?
So David Renfield, while he has at least 1 doom on him, I gain an additional willpower. And as a fast action, I can exhaust David Renfield, place a doom on him, and gain a resource for each doom on David Renfield.
Alrighty.
Pretty cool.
Good.
So I'm just
So-
gonna go ahead.
Alright, Minister, let's
Yeah.
go. Yeah.
Yeah. So I'm gonna spend 2 resources for a laboratory assistant. and what they do is they allow me to have when we check our hand size during upkeep, I have an additional 2, like +2 to that hand size, and when they're first brought out, I get an additional 2 cards, which is always nice. So I have quite the hand right now, which is
Wow.
great because I think I'm going to wander into the unknown for my second action. So I'll go over here, and we'll see what's there. Oh my! All right.
Oh, there we are.
And now we're advancing.
Nice.
Mhm.
So,
I think the
Big
several
deep
people just
breath,
stepped away.
sigh of relief.
Whew.
okay, so basically you can skip the text on the story side, but you spawn the man in the pallet mass weakness in the Tomb of Shadows instead of its normal location, and then you check campaign log. If Ishimaru Haruko is not listed under VIP Lane, and we are playing standalone, so she is not. She
Yep.
spawns in the Gates of Hell. Just set it up here. So, man in the pallet mask comes into play here. He's aloof. Also, while at the Tomb of Shadows, he gains +1 health per investigator, so he is 7 health.
Yep.
And as we are playing Return to the Pallet Mask, there is errata for this, that you cannot move the man in the Pallet Mask out of the Tomb of Shadows.
Okay.
Ah.
And
Good to
that is
know.
actually what we missed when we were playtesting the scenario.
Yeah.
All right. So,
Here.
And if I'm not mistaken, he also cannot be defeated by his normal investigate ability.
Yeah, so you can only okay, so you have 2 options. You have
Mm.
objective, tell us how to stop this pandemic. I haven't upgraded the cars, but that it's what it's gonna read.
Okay.
If the man in the pallet mass is defeated, advance, or what is he trying to show us? And investigators in the Tomb of Shadows may spend the required number of clues as a group to advance, and the clue threshold is 8.
Okay.
So you have 2 options.
So, what's the check for the getting him to tell us how to stop the thing?
You have to defeat the man in the pallet mass, so you have to
Okay.
deal 7 damage to it.
Yeah, that's not a thing I'm going to be able to do. It's a good thing he's aloof. Is he still aloof?
Yeah, he's still aloof.
Excellent.
And
You know what?
there.
I think I'll look for some clues then. That's probably the best use of Min right now. I don't have a deduction, which is unfortunate. So as a fast action, I'll drop my magnifying glass. That puts me at 1 down. So I'll play
Min,
firing my.
are you looking to stay at that location?
I'm kind of thinking about it. Could I don't know if I could move. Like,
Why do you ask?
yeah, why do you ask?
I can go and defeat him eventually, I guess. But I mean, you have a round, I guess, to decide. So
Yeah.
don't worry about that right now, I guess.
Yeah. Let me.
Also, if Min investigates and then throws a card in, she also gets to just draw a card, so it's like not that bad, even if she doesn't
Sure.
do much otherwise. And we just need clues to get locations anyway. So
Yeah, definitely.
Exactly. All right.
don't
So
forget to
I'm.
draw your card with a little
Yeah.
advantage. Oh,
I am 3 up right now.
3, 4.
I
Well, it's a
don't
negative
think that's gonna be enough.
4. So
Negative
are you
4.
only 3? No. Hold on.
Yeah,
Because Inquiring
Because-
Mind is +4 with your ability,
Yeah,
or have you used that
+4
already?
with my ability.
And then
Right.
you have Magnifying Glass, so you should be at 9 versus 4, and you got a
Except
-4. So
it's not 4
Yeah,
because the man the pallid mask gives +2 shroud.
yeah, but you're
No,
not
it's
investigating
only
him.
if you- Yeah.
Oh right. Okay. I see. I thought it was
Because you
the location. Yeah. So
No,
that
no.
that is a pass then.
Nice.
Great. All right.
So
So,
that's
I've
one
got
clue.
a clue. And that's I think that's my turn.
But only
Yeah, you
two
Yeah,
played
that's my
at
turn.
this
Yeah,
time move
because I
and
played the.
investigate.
Yeah.
Okay, we go to enemy phase. We have 200 enemies. Actually, we have 300 enemies, don't we? Because Ishimaru also just came in.
Yep.
Why don't you move her to the down one,
I will just be right back again.
and then move the. I mean, we could split them up, but I think it's actually better to keep them together.
Yeah. They're easier to kite away.
Because that way we might be able to kite them up a bit. I don't know. We can also move them back to the starting location, which is maybe a better idea for now.
Yeah, I think that's a good
Put them over
idea.
there. Yeah, put them over there. So both of these, both of hunters, so they both go.
And I'll take this ghoul.
Okay, and I'll take the. Well, we're going into upkeep then. I'll take the Malford skeleton or the corpse dweller again.
And the pit goes away. And in the
Our cards
upkeep,
for the, oh yeah, Dexter and
so Dexter and Leo are too close. So let's see. Well, Leo takes a 4 for social distancing.
So Dexter falls asleep, it looks like.
Okay.
Got
And
narcolepsy.
also, Dexter's face mask is starting to crumble.
I mean, it's a good time to have broke social distancing guidelines when I was about to take a nap.
Yep.
just going to need to have Leo punch you in the face, and then we're all good.
Yeah.
So infection phase has ended. So Leo took 1 horror from social distancing, and 1 charge was removed from the face mask of Dexter. So you can go to the next mythos.
Yeah, we'll go to the Mythos phase, or
3
third
doom?
and then it's well 4 with the David
With
in play,
the-
but I'm
yeah.
assuming he's not gonna
So
be a
it's
problem.
another docent.
He goes to the right of you, I think.
Okay.
Sorry, what was that?
Yeah, this is the closest unrevealed, so it goes
All right.
here.
Okay, and
Another
I
docent.
got another one.
Okay, so that
Also at the
Same
same
place.
also
Same
it's in
location?
Yep.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they do not. They just start chatting with each other again.
Yeah.
And then mine is going to be grasping hands, agility test.
Grasping.
Whatever shall I do? Sorry, my cards are all. Agility minus. Okay, so I pass. Sorry, it's a -2. I have agility 5 because of the turn shoes. I should. Yeah.
Yep.
Also, are we still doing what cards we drew in upkeep? I drew Derringer. Dexter drew narcolepsy and fell asleep.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. I drew hot streak and then
I mean,
Written got
through
unexpected
courage.
charge.
I just got
And-
back. It's always nice to hear that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you're up by the way. It's your
Great.
encounter draw.
Oh,
So,
All right. Thank you very much.
no worries.
and it's the critical.
Chill. Exciting. All right. I think I'll give myself a card for this. Why not? Yeah, I'm gonna commit guts.
you get
So it gives me.
Draw a card right now with mind, I think, because it's exhausted, but I don't think it
Oh
should be.
yeah.
Right?
Yeah, no, it shouldn't be. All right, so I'll draw a card right now, and then I'm pulling at 3 up for this.
Nice.
Perfect.
So another card from the guts.
Yeah, let me just discard that first. There we go.
And we need to go wash her hands.
I do need to go wash my hands. I don't want to surprise anyone, but crypts are like catacombs, very dusty places.
So it
So
goes in
yeah,
your threat
very
area. If you
Yeah.
take 1 or more damage, take 1 direct horror. It takes 2 actions to wash your hands.
Yeah.
Fun times.
You want a good, what, 40 seconds? 30, 40 seconds. All right.
That is.
Investigator phase, I believe. We're
Yeah.
gonna have to figure out who goes first because we do want somebody to wake up Dexter before the end of the round.
Yeah.
Oh gosh, yeah.
I could probably kill this and then wake him up, but that'll take all my actions, assuming I don't pull an autofill, which at this rate,
You know, if that does happen, I think I'll be able to maybe help out because there's this shortcut still that I could use to run over to you.
Mhm.
yeah. So should I go first then to do that?
Yeah, you go first.
See how
If
that plays
I
out.
don't have to get to your location, and I obviously don't want to because of social
Yeah.
distancing.
So Lone Wolf doesn't fire off, and then I will machete the school's face. We'll use the well prepared with Mitch. So we got a 7 to a 3, and that's a skull, which is a -4. So he takes damage, 2 damage.
Minus
Minus
2 right now.
-2.
Oh,
Just
-2.
Yep.
So he takes 2 damage.
Yeah.
And then going 5 to a 3, and
And another -2, so the ghoul is dead.
Hey.
all right, so he's dead. So then final action, I do wake up
Dexter.
Dexter.
Excellent.
Side of the blade, please, when you slap me. Side of the blade.
Right.
You have to go into your own Discord file, not the encounter Discord file. It happens all the time. Don't worry about it. Yeah, that is good advice. Do you want to go next, Dexter?
Sure.
With an eye on social distancing, I'm kind of wondering who goes where. So I'll let you go because I can move around easier anyway.
Mhm.
Yeah. You know what? I think I could actually do with just getting some of the cards out of my hand, so I can move one down into here.
Mhm.
I will spend 2, 3, 4 resources for the Rite of Seeking. I'm sorry. No, I will not. I will spend 4 resources for the Book of Shadows. I will use David Renfield as a fast action, gaining 2 and putting 2 Doom tokens on. So we're currently at 5. Let me know, and I'll cheat him away so that we don't have to deal with the repercussions of my actions. And then I will spend another 4 resources to drop that Rite of Seeking.
And could you
So
tell
I
the
can
lovely
get
people
up.
watching what Book of Shadows does?
Yes, I have an additional arcane slot, and I can spend an action, exhaust Book of Shadows, to add a charge to a spell asset I control.
And then Rite of
Lovely.
Seeking.
Yeah, just get you investigating with willpower.
Yep.
Oh, you have the upgraded version, which gives you more willpower as well.
But if you
Yes,
draw
it
bad
was,
symbols, you lose all your actions.
Oh, right, that's pretty nasty. So don't
Yeah.
draw the autofill. Dexter, are you done?
I am done.
That's great advice. Just don't run autofill. It's
No,
fine.
autofill. Yeah,
Just you know.
Min, are you gonna go next or do I go next?
I'm happy to go next. I think I'm looking at just washing my hands and investigating. I wasn't looking at doing anything more exciting than that. If you want, though, I can move around. If you want to come over to,
I don't think
like, we
the
could.
Four Shroud location is the place Stella wants to be with her 2 intellect, so you go ahead
Yeah,
and
fair.
wash your hands.
All right. So I'm gonna wash my hands. This goes back into my discard pile. So that's 2 actions, and then I'll just investigate. And do I want to give myself anything? Yeah, I might as well. I'm gonna give myself a laboratory assistant. Yeah, I think. No, that puts me 2 up. Sorry, 3 up. So I'll just go ahead with that.
It's only 2 up if you already used your ability during the Mythos phase.
Oh, that's right.
Doesn't make a difference in
Yeah,
this case.
it doesn't make a difference.
So,
Yeah.
Well,
Alrighty.
too busy
It's alright.
with your hands and.
To be fair, it's a very dark place,
Yeah.
and
Also, you
washing's
get-
really
you get a
important.
song- you get a song stuck in your head when you're washing your hands. You're like,
You do, right?
yeah.
I was
Okay.
drying my hands, and that's when I'm looking around, and I'm like, oh, I should look for a clue or something. Yeah.
Yeah, actually, the Mythos Master's Lola song is just long enough to wash your hands properly.
Oh,
Exactly.
nice.
Her name was Lola. She was a
Alright.
man.
I'm going to try. Let's see. Is it time for fight or flight yet? There's a 4 evade enemy only, which is not the best place to be, but I think I can manage without it first. So I'm gonna try to evade this corpse dweller, nasty little bugger, and guess what? I do succeed. And now the question is, where do I go where I don't break social distancing rules and I don't have roughly 4 billion enemies attacking me? And the answer to that question is good luck.
Yeah, because these have bad effects if you in there.
Yeah, but I do think I'm
Like
gonna
one
have to.
groups here, so you could just jump here.
Yeah.
eat,
But that would also mean not doing a lot, and I do like doing things. So
Yeah, that's true.
I'll see what I can manage. I think first up, let's see. It's not a. I'm only half tempted to run into the middle of all those enemies and just go nuts, but let's not do that. I'm gonna move up 1. I'm gonna try to investigate here. 3 versus 2. Get +1 from Granny Orn. I draw a skull, which is a -1, so I succeed. Hey, it's free real estate, as they say. And I will then shortcut myself over here. And I think, which one is this one? It does direct horror. I'm okay with that. So I'm going to exhaust my track shoes and get a free move over here. And my last action is going to be to play a... actually, no, I'm going to actually investigate here. So I'm 3 versus 4. Draw a -1, so I fail. I'll get an extra action, I draw a card. It is a take heart. That would have been useful a second ago. This is 2 random cards in hand or take a direct horror. I'm just going to take the direct horror. I'm going to play a old keyring and pass the turn and take a direct horror.
So the keyring is fairly new card.
Keyring is a new card, my apologies. It is a 1-cost asset that has 2 keys on it. And when there's no keys, you discard it, and you can investigate just like it's a flashlight, but you only lose a key if you actually succeed. So very importantly with Stella, if you want to do something like, say, play Look What I Found, which requires you to actually fill, this can get more uses out of it. It's a pretty nice card. And I believe with that is the end of the investigator phase. Unless somebody has something fast, we are going to get a whole bunch of enemies running after us. And I think these are both gonna go here. And this one can go... I think he can also... Oh wait, no, Dexter's closer, you're right.
Yeah, Dexter's closer, so...
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just hoping it go back up, but yeah.
Yep.
Well, enemies are closing in, we're gonna have to do something. Let's go to upkeep phase. I believe we are all socially distanced this round, so that's good.
Yep.
Ooh. So I just drew a close call. I don't have the money for it right now, which is a bit problem, but close call is a fast card that whenever you evade a non-weakness, non-elite enemy, whenever anybody at your location evades a non-weakness, non-elite enemy, we can shuffle them into the encounter deck. The bad news is that I believe that all the... Oh, wait, no, the skeleton is not elite, so we could get rid of the skeleton. Otherwise, it's mostly elite. I think it's time for Stella to start showing off. But I believe first we have a Mythos phase, because I don't believe we are going to do any kind of infection.
Yep.
So we go to 7 Doom right now, thanks to good old
And what did other players draw?
For 6. Oh yeah, sorry. What do you draw?
I just got emergency cash, 3 resources.
Okay.
And quick thinking.
I pulled a quick thinking.
And overpower from in.
Yeah, I've got overpower over here.
Perfect.
And then we go to the Mythos phase. I already put the Doom on there, so actually
Alright, here we go.
Alright.
So, no, not...
Pit below.
Yeah, so...
There's a lot of pits in this catacomb. We should write somebody and tell them to fix their pits.
I don't know if OSHA applies here, but there's
I
gotta
think
be
it should.
Maybe
There's
just
gotta be
like the French government. Like it's probably a national monument of some sort. So
I'm pretty sure it is. There's some beautiful art down there. I mean,
I do have to ask. Probably me has to write it because Stella has intellect too. She probably can't write a very elegant letter in French.
That's right.
Go ahead, Dexter. Oh,
I have a friend.
How nice for you.
It's a good friend. Oh, it's a little friend. There we go.
Eyes on the walls. This is gonna deal me horror if I fail it, but let's commit guts and let's not fail it. There we go. I draw a card and another neither rain or snow. Which actually gonna probably come up in the next round.
Alrighty.
Or the upcoming round. Oh, and it's more gold.
I have a friend.
Okay. I actually have a question. Can I go first? Because my plan is going to be to try to deal with as many hunter enemies as I can this round. Which means that basically once I'm done, we have to figure out which hunter enemies are left standing, and you should probably try to evade those, or get rid of those at least. So if that's okay with everybody, I'll go first.
Sounds good.
Yeah, go ahead.
I'll move here and then trigger track shoot. Actually, and before I Sorry, my screen is warning me that's going to power off, and it's like, no, I'm playing a game right now. Please don't do that. Before I go any further, I'm going to play Fight or Flight. So this is a very important card in this deck. It is fast, and it is a 1-cost event. I play it during my turn to give myself plus X combat and plus X agility, where X is the amount of horror on me. Now, I've only taken 3 horror because I've been playing kind of conservatively, but it is very easy for Stella sometimes to just get like 6 horror on her, and then she just never fails those tests. So now I'm testing at agility 8 versus 3, so everything but the autofill. Yep. So we in here now engage with these 2 friendly friends, and we're gonna have to start doing some interesting stuff here. Sorry, my game is having some issues. I'm gonna just start by evading the malformed skeleton, and that is a success. And now I have to actually make a choice, because if I somehow manage to fail a test here, I can do more stuff. But I don't think I'm in a position to actually set myself up for any kind of failure. Plus any kind of non-attack or non-attack evade, whatever, would cause me to take an attack opportunity. So I'm just going to evade the Spectre of Death, which does have this kind of alert effect. So if I fail, I take a attack. I could actually use Neither Rain nor Snow to cancel that, but I'm not going to, and just count on the fact that I'm not drawing the autofill, which I want. Okay, so those 2 are taken care of. Before I might... Actually, no. Question, Dexter.
Yep.
Are you going to be good to move out of this location where you are right now? Okay, then I'm going to end my turn, and then before anybody else takes their turn, I'm going to shortcut myself over to the Shivering Pulse. Now, the reason I do it in that order is because once I end my turn, I would have to test or take a Shivering Pulse damage, but I just end my turn and then move, and I don't have to take any damage. So go ahead, whoever wants to go next. These 2 enemies will not bother.
All right. I think I'm gonna go next because I'm basically gonna go to Min's location. Sorry, Min, I gotta deal with the guy. So
yeah, that guy. That's fine.
yeah, so I'll go
Yeah.
next. So let me reset these. Well, I get a resource from Lone Wolf. I need allies really bad.
Also, I don't want to, but you do keep in mind that I believe Min did draw a ghoul enemy, so I don't know if you can help with that. But
I got it.
okay, sure.
I'll be able to help, but not this round. All right, so
I most likely have it. It's okay.
action 1, I'll move here. Action 2, I'll move to Min's location, and then.
So are you saying that you have a plan?
I have a plan, and also some mind over matter. So I have a plan and some backup. Is what I'm saying.
All right, and
So
then
I won't jinx anything, but usually when somebody has a plan,
you already jinxed us with the autofails in the beginning, putting them in the bag.
There's so many autofails. That's why I have a backup.
All right, I'm gonna spend 5 resources for my final action, and play Hot Streak, which will get me 10 resources. Super simple. So I'm at 10, and I can dynamite the people that are gonna hunt soon if needed. All right, that's my turn. Who's next?
Do you mind if I go next, or do you want to go ahead, Dexter?
I can go ahead because my turn should be relatively straightforward.
Yeah, go ahead.
I think I actually move first, even though I have the ghoul minion on me, just in case I fail that. Oh no, shriveling does not end my turn if I fail it. So I can take the shriveling test first. It's only Rite of Seeking that ends my turn. So straight up with, so that's -3. Pulling on a 6, so that is a pass. And does 2 damage to him.
Is your shriveling upgraded, or is it the level 0 version?
This is the upgraded version.
So you actually get another +2 willpower there.
Yep, thank you.
Okay, all good. No, that's...
So yeah, 8 on 3, he is definitely toast. At that point, I can move up to here because I will not violate the social distancing protocols. And
You're gonna want to move again because that pit will hit you for 3 damage if you don't.
yeah, good point. Yep, I will move again. There we go. And then I take, at the end of my turn, 1 direct horror.
So I'll spend 3. That's not 3. For I've Got a Plan, which is, I believe, still a fast action. Oh no, it's a fight event. So I'm going to be using Book, to attack the ghoul minion, and I'm going to give myself some unexpected courage as well, just because. So that is 7 on 2.
Hey,
That's
and you
beautiful.
can actually grab one of those cards back. Actually,
Yeah.
the
I think
courage
it's
Courage.
yeah,
Well, you
I
can't
get
grab the other one because that's not committed. That's the
exactly,
indeed.
exactly.
But
But
yeah,
I did
so
commit 1 card, so I'll analytical mind as well. And the ghoul minion is quite dead because part of I've Got a Plan is I do +1 damage for each clue that I have, and I had 2 clues, so it would do +2 damage, so 3 damage altogether, and the ghoul minion had 2. So I'm pretty chuffed about that.
I do actually have
So
a question, Min, if I can interrupt real quick.
sure,
I couldn't happen but notice that you have a cryptic research in your hands, and
2.
I think Leo really needs some card draws. So if you're not going to use that on yourself, maybe
I
consider it giving him.
I actually need to draw down a little bit. So yeah, Leo, why don't you have the cryptic research?
Oh, thank you so much. Because yeah,
You're
if
welcome.
I get an ally, that would really help. Thank you.
Yeah, absolutely, absolutely.
So this is a fast
I
card that
didn't.
lets Leo or anybody at your location draw 3 cards. Well, you
Yeah.
drew 3 cards, so you're 3 cards closer to the next ally in
True.
your deck at least.
Good point.
Yeah. So
Sorry, I'll stop interrupting
Yeah.
now.
no, you're fine, you're fine, you're fine. I didn't expect that to go as well as it did. So I definitely want to move out of here, but I think I want to look for a clue first. Because I'm still 1 up on this test. So yeah, I'm gonna use the
Where do you want to go? Because if you go to the halls, you're gonna get attacked by 200
Oh,
enemies.
that's
If you
true.
go up, you're gonna get attacked by the dozen. So I think you should stay where you are.
Yeah. Yeah. Alright, well, I mean, I think we're gonna have to chance it there, Leo. I'm
Yeah,
very
at this
sorry.
point, I think it's fine because we
Yeah.
can just deal with this guy and
Yeah.
find out how to cure ourselves, if anything.
Yeah, that's true. Alright, so I will commit an unexpected courage, which along with a magnifying glass will put me 3 up. Oh, there's the auto fail. And I'll just do this one regular. But I do get a clue from
Okay.
the last poll because that was just a -1. And that is it for me.
Okay,
Oh.
hunter enemies are going to move. I would appreciate it if all the hunter enemies could move up, or the 2 that are going to move just move up 1. I'm gonna try to see if I can evade 4 enemies next turn. It's not gonna be easy, but
Good luck.
let's give it a shot. Well,
Okay, so upkeep.
Alright.
yes, everybody readies. All the cards ready. I'm gonna need that shortcut.
Oh, I
What
pulled
happened?
my weakness.
Oh.
Okay,
Yes,
so
Taroth.
wanna tell what it does?
Yep. So it is Dexter Drake's weakness. I put it into play in my threat area. I am not allowed to put assets into play. 2
dear.
actions to discard it.
And it's actually kind of scary here because if you can't get rid of this, then you also kind of can't get rid of David. So that
Yeah.
doom suddenly becomes kind of a dangerous thing. But
Yeah.
I'm sure we'll figure it out. It'll
We'll
be
figure it out,
fine.
yeah.
Also,
We've got so much time, right?
There's
yeah, all of these
Mhm.
are.
I mean everything's
for
an
us.
emergency right now, so
And what did Stella drew?
I drew another test of will. So this is just and it is an exile card which basically cancels a treachery for me or somebody at my location. But I'm staying socially distant, so probably just me.
I have potentially good news for Leo. I have my other cryptic research.
Oh wow, that's
So-
awesome. And I
we
just
wanna
drew an
go digging
emergency
for some
cache.
allies. Oh, excellent. All right.
So,
Hopefully, we'll be able to get you an ally or 2.
Leah drew another cash.
yep. All right, so we got Doom on the agenda there.
Yep.
Before that,
No, I don't. Troy, I don't think we
okay.
did Doom on the agenda yet. Sorry. We also have to do the
Yep.
Min and
Yeah.
Leo.
So
No.
neither
You
of
both
you
take a
have
horror, I
great-
think.
We'll both take a horror.
I'm almost hard out.
Yeah.
The next encounter card potentially can kill me, I guess.
Oh gosh.
All right.
The one saving grace is hopefully that Min or somebody can protect you a little bit. Because at this point, if you two have it, it's probably spread already. So
Yeah.
Yeah.
like, might as well just commit to it now. So we didn't put the Doom on it yet, I think. So we're going to 5 Doom
Yeah,
now.
so advance the
That's
middle
right.
phase.
All right. Here we go.
No die.
Grasping
Oh,
hands.
that I mean
That
could
also
still
can kill
you,
me.
but-
So 3 agility. Well, first
I've
thing
got
I'm gonna
manual
do-
dexterity. If we're not worried about infection between you and I anymore, I have manual dexterity.
Definitely. Thank you. So
All right, there you go.
Either we are
So
dying or
that puts
getting
me at a
Yeah.
3.
Yeah. So that's 3 for me.
yeah. So
Oh,
and
so it
you're
puts
using
me at
your
a
ability on
4.
that Min,
Yeah.
and you
Let's
also want to
keep you
grab a
alive.
card with nickel mines because that's also
Yeah.
doesn't have to be your test, right? Just
That's true.
making
It's
sure.
just any.
Yeah. Just grab those
So we
cards.
did that. Okay.
Yeah.
So that puts me at a 4, and then well prepared with Mitch puts me at a 6 to a 3, and I'll commit the backpack for another
Alright.
1. So
I've
7.
got both my fingers crossed.
7 to a 3. Here we go.
and it's a -2, so you pass.
Hey,
Hey, got there.
that's awesome.
All right.
All right.
Let's
I
go
draw
dexter.
a card for
Oh.
manual dexterity.
And what'd you get?
Okay.
I've got a lucky and a preposterous sketches.
Eyes in the walls. Yeah, I should just pull that because I'm pulling on a 6.
If I had pulled that, that could have killed me.
I mean, what you
So
did pull
it's
could have
a-
also killed you. Yeah.
True.
Yeah.
-2, so that is a pass.
Okay, mine. Grasping
Grasping
hands. I actually really want to fail this test. I don't think I'm going to, sadly, but I really want to. Make my life so much easier. Eldershine, I
Well,
do
you
fail the
can
test.
fail.
Excellent.
Hey.
Okay, so I will choose
Hey.
for the people at home. Stella's Eldershine, I can choose to automatically fail to heal the damage in a horror. I will. That does mean I now fail the test by 3 because my skill value is now 0. So I will take 3 damage. But I also get to draw a card and get an extra action, and that's way more important right now. I finally also drew my newspaper, which I've been looking for this entire game. So
See,
That was
that's why
pretty
you run the catacombs. The rest of us are like, why are we here? And you're like, I'm looking for my newspaper.
yeah, or like I don't know where I am, so I just need to find the newspaper. It might be in there.
Exactly.
I left
Damn
my
you.
newspaper when we were tourists.
All right. I have
I'm not
another
doing
ghoul
well.
minion because of
So-
course I do.
Leo, I think you're gonna have to deal with the ghoul minion. But
No,
I think
no,
I want to go first.
I've got
That's
mind
okay.
over matter.
Okay.
Take care of the
Yeah.
the palette masks. Way more important.
I mean, I think yeah, but are you actually going to be able to go? Because he has +4 health, so you need to deal 7 damage to him, which is a lot.
Also, you are quite close to the 8 blue threshold. You have
Yeah.
2, 3,
Yeah.
6. So that would
You
be also
you
an
do have to
option.
spend those clues in the tomb,
Yeah.
right? But
So
we have
Yeah.
potentially 2 clues from intel reports, and then some clues from Min. So I'm actually thinking maybe
Yeah.
Leo actually just kills the ghoul minion so that Min can try to get a couple more clues.
So
might just
I
be able to
also am
advance.
holding 2 clues. I can
Yeah.
wander over, drop
I
a
count
gate.
every clue you have.
Yeah.
So between all of you, you have 6 clues now. So you need a couple of more to advance by using the clues.
And also, I won't be able to make it there this round. So if you guys want to advance using clues, you probably should try to pick up. Don't count mine, basically. But I actually also I just now realized I'm sorry, I'm not trying to backseat pilot, but you actually have a lot of clues, don't you, Leo? Because you've got that scene of the crime as well, and there's enemies at your location. So
Yeah, I can pull quite a few. But I will die to horror next round if we're in the same
we have-
location.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
true. Yeah. So then Min would have to leave.
Unless now is social distancing, is that direct horror?
No.
Okay. So Mitch would die, so it's fine, I guess.
Okay.
But if Min can get me that
Always
card
find
draw
that.
Yeah.
and I get an ally, that could really help. So Min, I think, should
Yeah.
go first.
Yeah, that makes
Sure.
sense. So Min go
Alright.
first and see if we draw an ally, and then maybe based on that we can either stay
Yeah.
there or.
Yeah, that
'Cause I
makes
think-
sense.
How many clues does Min have? 3.
I have
So
3.
if Leo plays both of his clue events. We're 1 clue short.
Yep.
So that's really important. So I think Min goes first, plays the cryptic first because it's fast, so no
Yep.
attacks opportunity there.
Chris,
Just draw 3
right.
cards on the old
Let's
Leo.
see. 3.
Yeah.
Come on, 1 time, ally.
Yes.
Yeah.
Beautiful.
Lucky.
Very
All right.
nice.
And it's also a calling in
Right.
favors, which can return allies to find more allies.
Which is
How many
awesome.
allies do you have left in your deck? Because you have 12 cards left. so it's
I have
pretty
like
together.
2 or 3 maybe. 2, I think, actually.
Nice. Okay.
So maybe I've got a plan to, or a mind of a matter rather, to try to evade.
Yeah, that
Yeah.
makes
Yeah.
sense, I think.
Yeah,
Because then when the enemy ready, the Leo can take him and just hit him with the machete.
exactly. All right, so I'm evading. That's 4 on 2, and I've got lucky in my hand. So yeah, I think I'll do 4 on 2. And
Nice. Good.
perfect.
All right.
All right, all right. Just put it somewhere over there. And then look for a clue. And I'm still, yeah, still just 1 up on that. I'll drop one of these preposterous sketches to get me 2 up. -3, so I'll spend 1 for that lucky. Yeah.
And remember to
Nice.
draw the card.
Oh, from yeah.
Is it
From
the upgraded
lucky.
one?
Yeah,
I
it's
don't.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
Okay.
Alright.
Well, I guess if Leo goes first now, or goes next now, we can actually just advance. So I think
Yeah.
that makes the most sense.
Yeah, let's do that. All right, so I'll go first. Free action, I'll spend a resource, play the black cat. And then second action, or first action, play scene of the crime. Boom, grab 2 clues.
So,
Awesome.
back up a bit. You play as a first action the scene of the crime.
Yeah.
Second action, Black Cat. Because
No,
you
no.
have to play it.
Black cat is not an action. It's a reaction
Oh.
from Leo.
Yeah.
So it's a free thing.
Oh, yeah, sorry.
Yeah. So first action, scene of the crime, and then second action, I'll pay 4 to play intel report and get 2 more.
So you get 4 in total.
And then I have 1 more action. Can we advance already or no? Or is
We
that at
can
the end of the
advance right, we can advance right away. So I think we just spend
Yeah.
Min and Leo have to spend the
Right,
clues, and we can
let's
just
spend the
advance
clues.
right now.
Do that.
Okay.
Yeah.
Uh,
let's
so-
do it.
Again, you don't read these because I
Okay.
haven't upgraded them. But basically, if you spend the clues to advance, you persuade the man in the pallid mask to tell you what he knows about the test results, and he reveals that the patient 0 was Dexter Drake.
Dexter
Oh,
Drake!
Dexter.
That tricky wizard.
Wow.
And
The
you
good news
remove-
here is I was rather socially distanced.
That's
Yeah.
true.
And he's also still got his face mask on, and he's still got the syringe, so he can actually cure himself.
Yeah. So
Could I have
we'll-
spread it to anyone?
I don't
that
know.
you don't know.
With the mask, I think it's a lower risk, but you can still
Yeah.
spread it.
So
So by default,
So-
Dexter and the assistant is also your assistant is also infected, Dexter. So is David
we don't-
Renfield.
we
Oh
don't
my
know
god!
okay, so
I
we
can ask you
advance
something.
Act 3A, the way out.
So gate to hell. Discard the location furthest. Oh, so the place is falling apart. Okay.
Yeah, the place is falling
Alright.
apart now, and we have to keep discarding locations that are furthest, which I believe actually right now is the Tomb of Shadows. Right? 1, 2, 3, 4.
That shortcut is really gonna come in handy.
Oh no, we can
There's a
discard
catacombs
one.
up top.
Yeah.
Actually, and there's also. Oh wait, no, this is the actual deck.
Yeah.
But yeah, so we have to discard locations every
Oh.
turn, and when we all get to the gate to hell, which is the starting location, we get to get out.
All right.
Yep.
Dexter,
that's
come
cool.
drop that. Come drop that
Yep.
gate, man.
That's my intent.
You're the best, Dexter.
I figure
before
I
Dex-
will maintain appropriate social distancing when I do so, so I will leave it here.
Alright.
Well, Leo still has to take one action, so I think.
That's
I mean,
true.
Yeah,
could
so I'll
take your
move.
action, but I think if you move one location to the stone archway, Dexter could drop it at the labyrinths. I'll be taking care of these hunters. Don't worry about them.
Okay,
Alright.
I'll move here. And
I'll
Min,
take care of them. Or
he's
die trying.
gonna re-engage you this round, but you can
Yeah.
take the attack of opportunity and bring him over with us.
Yeah,
Whatever.
yeah. I can take a hit. It's okay. Should
Okay,
we get Dexter to use the syringe on himself?
That is probably a good idea.
Probably a good idea, yeah.
Because I think it's your Dexter. Go ahead. It's your turn if you want it.
Okay. Yeah, I will move to here.
Mhm.
I will spend a free action to spend a free action to drop the open gate, so y'all can use this as a nice escape route.
Skip past all the hunters, notably.
I will use that syringe on myself.
And then what does that do?
So, instruct the game master to change the status of my investigator or another investigator at my location from infected to non-infected if able.
Done.
And that was 2 actions to do that.
It's only one action to use the syringe.
Oh, my
It's the
mistake.
It was
picking
2
up
actions to pick
the
it up.
syringe. Yeah.
Got it.
You just want to
So-
step through your own gate and get out?
Does anyone else need this syringe?
We have no idea.
I guess I can step through the gate and meet you at the exit.
Yeah.
Okay.
Also, I don't know if you noticed, Dexter, but you can use Renfield without putting another 2 on him, so you should probably just grab another 2 resources. Here.
Absolutely.
For anybody who doesn't know, Renfield's ability specifically reads that you may place another Doom on him, but you always get resources equal to the amount of Doom on him. So you can just do that for another 2 resources, and I don't think we're going to advance, so it should be fine. Famous last words. Then it is Stella's turn. Speaking of we should be fine, let's move directly into this pile of friendlies. Have 4 enemies engage me. There's that moment where you really wish you'd put what's that survivor card called that lets you gets extra icons if you have more enemies engaged with you. It's really good.
Or the
Not without a fight, I think it's called.
Fight. Yeah.
Yep.
Not without a fight.
Okay,
yeah.
I'm going to play fight or flight. So this is my second copy. Again, I get +2. I only get +2 agility this time, but I get to bonus to evade and fight equal to the amount of horror on me. Well, I have lots of bad guys. What do you guys do? Leave all the bad guys for me? First up, we're
Pretty
going to
much.
try to yeah, pretty much. I mean, that's kind of what I wanted to do, so it's fine. I'm going to evade the big Spectre of Death first, and I will commit neither rain nor snow. So should I fail, I cancel all the effects of the test. That's only a -1, I do not fail. So the Spectre of Death is evaded, will not be attacking me. Next up, we're going to try to evade the Corpse Dweller. I'm at 7 versus 4. Well, I'll just give it a go. We succeed. And finally, let's try to also get the Malformed Skeleton. That one should be easy because it's only 1 evade. And I'm just going to take the attack from how to go here. -3, that's fine. We have evaded 3 out of 4 enemies, which is not bad. And actually realizing now that I don't think anyone... Oh wait, no, because I don't want to get close to Dexter. If I've gotten infected in the meantime and then I could spread it... Is that a thing you can do, Game Master?
yeah.
Okay, so
At the moment, I haven't decided if a vaccinated player can
is
be.
immune.
Yeah.
I mean,
yeah,
to be fair, I don't believe that people in the real world have figured it out yet either, so
Yeah.
that
I
sounds
don't
pretty
think the
fair.
vaccines figured that out either.
Yeah, I will be staying right here because I can use the shortcuts at any point to get to the Gate of Hell, so once everybody else is there, I can just get out. So I don't see any reason to move, really. So I believe that's everybody's turn, right? So we can go to the upkeep phase? Yep. Well, enemy phase first. I get punched by
Yeah.
angry lady, but I don't care.
Alright, I will get the school minion.
Game Master, I do actually have a very important question.
Sure.
If I... No, it's fine. But if I am exactly at half health and I am infected, am I dead or am I alive? So I have eight max health, and I've taken... If I take the attack from Ishimaru on myself, I'm at 4 damage, which
As it reads, it's with less than half of their
Okay.
health.
So
At
I am
4,
fine.
you're fine. Yep.
Okay, I'm fine. Then we go ready all these enemies, which are really friendly.
Uh,
And I believe we then proceed to upkeep.
Yep.
I mean, I guess we're already.
I
at
drew a
upkeep.
45 Thompson.
We're already there. And no infection phase because you're socially distant.
Hey, live and learn. I love that card.
I have another shortcut.
Live and learn is so
Nice.
good.
I'm
Basically,
so happy about that.
So, sorry, we're talking to each other. Live and learn, which lets you retry a test that you just failed. As Stella, you want to be failing a test because you get an extra action, and then you get to retry the test with also a +2 on it. Min, you drew shortcut, which
I drew
lets us
another
move
shortcut.
around. It's really
Yeah.
great. Dexter, what did you get?
I pulled a quick thinking.
Nice. Which lets you take an extra action, right? That's the skill.
Yep.
And Leo already said you got a
45.
Yeah, so we get another Doom. We're now at 8 Doom in play, I believe. And, well, encounter cards.
Here we go.
Yep.
Let's see.
Let's do it, people.
Shadow behind me. Very
One
fitting.
last time.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, Dexter.
Crypt
Chill.
Chill.
Should be fine now, right?
Yeah, you can
Yeah.
just get rid of Renfield.
I mean, you're probably gonna pass anyway. You're at 6,
Yeah.
right?
Pretty much. So you
Yeah,
pass.
Wondering if when I said that, I was like, well, I just drew him another autofill because when you said you're probably gonna pass that, you always draw the autofill. But let's see.
Right.
There's another
Oh.
Crypt Dweller. Is there
So
another
one-
humanoid?
There are 2
Oh, yeah, there-
here.
there-
Yeah, there's the two docents over here.
Well, one of them just got a little less friendly.
Or do you
Yeah.
want to put it on this ghoul
Please
on me?
don't.
I
That would be
I'll
mean.
decline that option. Oh,
It's fine. I have a poltergeist. I have I have enough problems.
Yeah.
yeah. Are you?
All right.
Are you actually? Well, you do have the shortcut, right? So are you gonna be
Yeah.
okay?
Probably.
Because no, but let's do the math because I think from here on it's literally just Leo
Yeah.
can just move and then he's done. Dexter's already
Yeah.
done unless he needs to do something else for somebody. You can do shortcuts 1, 2, but that needs you need to take 2 attacks of opportunity. Can you survive 2 attacks of opportunity?
I think she can because of
I
the
think
ally.
I can.
Because
Yeah.
she has,
Can
she'll
Yeah.
take 6 horror
Here.
and 2 damage.
And
can-
then parlay, and try to evade or something.
Well, but if she has to pass any skill tests, then it becomes a game of randomness. Whereas if you know
Yeah.
you can take the 6 horror and 2 damage, then you don't have to take
Just
any randomness.
use it
right?
as
You
a
just,
use your health as a resource because we're finishing this round.
Mhm.
yeah, we win this.
So if you
I mean,
can
assuming
tank the
that
damage, just
Game
do it.
Master doesn't go, haha. I guess
Yeah,
that does
I mean-
potentially mean
That might happen.
There is one question that I have for y'all, which is, do I need to heal or do I need to use the syringe on Leo?
No, probably. Well, I don't know.
Because you are above half damage. So if you have it, you're dead.
Right? Yeah.
So how you would
if
Leo
that's
would
the
move
case-
here, Dexter does his turn next and
Yeah.
use the syringe.
Yeah.
Then Min and Stella move in and you get out.
Sounds right.
Yep.
All right.
okay.
We
sounds
got the
good.
plan.
Well, then let's go. Leo first.
Yeah.
All right.
I
Leo
think I'm just
first.
moving.
I will move 1, 2,
And then just pass your turn.
and then yep.
Okay. You do have the shadow behind you.
I will.
everything.
Yeah, I'll do that as my third action. I'll look behind me.
Oh, right.
Make
you
sure
can
they're
always do
wearing
that.
masks.
And then Dexter.
I will use the syringe,
All right.
taking that last resource off.
Okay.
I will spend 2 actions to discard Yaztov.
Yonkers. Nice. Well, Min, get out of here.
All right. So, as a fast action, I'm gonna drop a shortcut at my location. And then I'll actually use that, so I don't have to change that at all because that's also a fast action to go here. And yeah, then I'll move up here, and I'll put the. I mean, I guess I kill the library assistant with the first ghoul hit, right?
I think you want to put 1 horror. No, I think you want to do it just so that you can kill her with the second hit because you want her to
Okay.
take the full brunt of everything. So
Sure,
she
sure.
takes 1 horror, and then I think it's
Then
2
I'm
horror on
taking-
yourself and 1 damage
Yeah.
on you,
Yeah,
and then move through the gate.
to the
which is
gate.
another attack of opportunity, which then kills the laboratory assistants with the ghoul minion, and then you take another 2 horror, which fortunately doesn't kill you, and then you
Yeah.
can just pass the turn.
Yep. There we go. That's
And
right. And
well, I
then
could
toss.
spend like roughly 5 ages evading all these things. I hope you guys don't mind that I'm bringing all my friends back outside.
With
Yeah.
us.
So much
You know
fun.
what?
Okay.
Nobody's gonna notice. They're just gonna be annoyed that we're larger than a group of 10. Like that's
Yeah.
the only thing people are
How
gonna be
many-
upset about.
How many people does the malformed skeleton count at? Because that definitely looks like more than one
Well, I mean,
person
if
worth
it's
of bones.
if it's skeletal, it's probably fine.
That's true. Not a lot. Of...
Like there's not
Yeah.
it's not very fleshy. So
Well, I believe that we get to resign or advance because we have all reached the gates of hell.
Yeah.
yeah.
So again, there's no resolution, but I'm planning of writing a couple of different resolutions. So let's see first what's the infection status of the players.
Mm.
So first we have Leo. Leo wasn't even infected the whole game, and you used a syringe on him for no effect.
Because he's old.
Dexter,
Why not?
Yeah, Dexter was the patient 0, and he cured himself with the syringe, so that he's fine. Min wasn't infected the whole game, and Stella wasn't infected the whole game. So
Damn, so Min could have been helping us with tests the whole game. Well, there's no way to
Yeah.
know, but that would have been.
No way to know,
you
right?
know.
yeah,
Yeah.
but congratulations, you escaped the catacombs. All
Hey,
hell,
we
yeah,
did it.
nobody
And
died.
we're all healthy, so we don't have to.
Woohoo!
Worry about,
Yeah, so you don't start the global pandemic. So good
Yeah.
luck.
We
good
did it.
job.
I tell you what, we need faster testing. That's what this
Yeah,
tells me.
yeah.
That was a good game. It was very tight.
was
Like we
super
had
fun.
had
it
a
was.
lot of close calls.
Yeah, I mean, so many auto fails. Just we drew 9 or so auto fails and only 4 elder signs. Like
Yeah.
Yeah, you lucked
Yeah.
out with the catacombs deck as you got
Yeah.
of shadows
Doom
from
first.
the card.
Yeah.
So
Yeah,
do
I
we
think
own
if-
all those tentacles.
Yeah,
We
but
own
of
all
course the balancing factor is 9
Yeah.
tentacle pools
Yeah.
and on 4 elder
I-
signs.
I'm
Two of
definitely
them
chalking
are
up all
Stella.
those tentacles. I'm definitely chalking up all those tentacles to the fact that I was sick.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, that's what you
Yeah.
get. Yeah. But yeah, I think
yeah.
it's super cool, super fun
This
to do
is
this. So
very
thank
fun.
you very much.
All right, guys. So as far as what's still going on, Farkham Con doesn't end until way late tonight. There's still a lot of events happening. So first, let me ask you guys: are you guys doing any events later for Farkham Con? Like hosting any events?
No, I kind of got in between various events. I was planning on doing something, but didn't manage to work it out. So sadly, no. But I'm gonna be cooking dinner in a minute because it's like it's 2 hours past where I
Right.
normally have dinner. So that sounds like a plan.
Where are you?
I'm in the Netherlands.
Oh.
It's 7 o'clock right now, and I think everybody else just came home, so time to cook dinner and get something to eat. But hey, we won, so
Yeah.
Nice. Well, coming up next, Labyrinth of Lunacy stream. My fellow great old ones, Man from Leng, and Nate from Lost in Time and Space, along with Optimal Play from the YouTube channel Optimal Play. They will be hosting a large 12-person Labyrinth of Lunacy game on their respective channels. So each one's going to host a table on their channel. So set up the command station, 3 monitors, and watch all 3 at the same time. And at 11:30, mess with the Mythos Busters on stream. That's going to be fun. The big blob event happens at 11:30. Well, I'm saying times in Pacific zone, which sorry about that, guys. So that's in the next hour. So
Okay.
next hour is Labyrinth of Lunacy, and an hour and a half Mythos Busters stream. So definitely check out all the events going on at Farkham Con at 2:30. So 2:30 p.m. Pacific, 5:30 p.m. Eastern. The Pikmin's Chaos Bag Showcase. So we'll be showcasing all the entries from Pikmin's Chaos Bag and selecting a winner. There's still time to enter. We've had, I think, maybe 5 or 6 entries, so the chance of winning is pretty high. And the prize is all of the new Investigator packs. You get all of them. So pretty good chance of winning. And plus, you get to do something really cool that the community can enjoy, doing any kind of art. And if you're not good at art, don't worry, it's fun. So just do your best. There's been some really good ones that have been submitted.
Yeah, and it's not like which is the best. It's just random between all participants. So.
The chat is saying that this was a very cool scenario here. So yeah, it was
thanks.
very, very thematic
Very
with what's
much
happening.
Yeah.
Cool, guys. Well, thank you for joining me. And before you all go, I want to plug you guys, what you have as far as YouTube channels. We have JP with Northern Lights Over Arkham. What do you do at your channel?
I play Arkham Horror and also Marvel Champions on my channel. It's like a 50-50 split, but I think I'm lately done more Arkham Horror because of Arkham coming on and nothing new being released to Marvel for a while. But yeah, check out my channel, follow if you like the content and all that good stuff.
And we also have Until the End of Time. Fairly new channel, right? How long have you been doing YouTube?
I think, well, it's definitely been, I started because of the pandemic, so it's been only a couple of months. But yeah, I've been doing, I mean, mostly Stella videos. So, you know, that's kind of my niche. And if you have been checking the leaks from the Imgur albums or the Google spreadsheet, that's also me. I still have to do a video on the most recent leaks because everything got leaked a couple of days ago, I think. But so look forward to that. If you're not subscribed, I've been posting in the chat a bit, but just look up Until the End of Time on YouTube.
I linked it in the description, so it's in the video
awesome.
description. Yeah, both of you guys' channel, and thank you all for joining us today. This was an awesome game. I really enjoyed playing with all of you guys.
Same. Thank you very much.
And thanks JP for making the awesome scenario, man.
Cool. This was wonderful. Thank you so much.
Thanks very much.
All right, everyone. Talk to you all soon.